How can you even say I'm late? How can you even say that? How? A whopping 40 seconds. That's right. That's right. That's how it is. Alright. Alright. Well, guys, fellas, guys. There's a new video. Did you know that? Oh, you like that preview, don't you? I like that preview. Guys. What's boppin'? Am I right, fellas? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I have good news. Osu Monthly? Oh. Hey, that's cool. Okay, here, let's check this out. I actually didn't see this at all. Okay. Yeah, sure. This is free content. I was gonna keep talking about game modes because I grinded catch even more. Dude, I'm getting there. I'm learning it. I'm getting the ropes of things, okay? What do you think? I kinda went off. I kinda went God mode. If you really think about it. Look at this. 14 hours ago? Ah, huge. 13 hours ago? Ah, huge. Still 94 PP? Well, I would need to be able to FC a 3-star map to beat that. Chef on Sky of Twilight. It's a banger score. Refer to the head stack Sky of Twilight video that I don't have and nobody has anymore because his Twitter got, like, destroyed. What plugin do you use for WebOsu? What do you mean? You mean Osu Plus? Exclamation Osu Plus to get Osu Plus? You SB'd? Oh. I'm working on that. And I'm trying desperately to teach myself 7-key mania, but it is so hard. I was already pressing the wrong keys sometimes when I played 4-key, because that's just how my brain works. Oh my god, dude. It is so hard for me to coordinate my fingers to press 7 keys, but I'm getting there. I can FC 1.2-star maps now in 7-key mania if I really focus really hard. So, you know. I'm pretty good. I'm really pretty awesome if you think about it. Anyway, yeah, this is at 2K play count. Mania's at like 4.1K. So it's starting. I am like grinding play count on these modes super hard. Taiko is the only one that's behind now, and I'm gonna have to spend, a bunch of time playing Taiko. React to this. Is this your SB? Okay. Okay, guys, check this out. Wow, nice FC. Nice FC. Oh my god, whoa. That was a really good FC right there. Can we just watch that one more time? Oh wow. You're really shaky. That's crazy. That's crazy that you hit that slider even though you were shaking. Yeah, wow, that's insane. That's really insane. Man. Alright, so first thing of the day is, of course, I'm gonna open giveaways. We gotta open that, right? We gotta have that open just in case. Second thing of the day is we gotta open CPOL and see if they've uploaded any scores, which, nope, they haven't. There's no scores to watch. Yeah.
You know I got her.
Thank you. Thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Tensei Rhythm. Did you just realize you were unfollowed? It scared you? Don't be scared. Fear not. It's only the Willy Osu stream. Alright, alright. Boom, boom. Okay. So, they released a news article. Okay? Osu Monthly is back. If you guys don't remember, Osu Monthly, or I guess Osu Weekly, used to be some guy would go on Reddit, right? And he would say, like, here's all the scores that happened, you know, in the week. Oh, and here's all, like, the big posts and the big news and the big memes and everything, right? And then they liked that so much on Reddit that they were like, hey, you can like, write, like, official articles for Osu, right? So then they brought Osu Weekly to the homepage where they would just talk about, like, Osu news and, like, current tournaments and stuff like that, which was very nice. It's very nice. And we even have, you know, a few people that we know writing this article. 0x84f, which some people will know as 2127, and Hubs. Blushing. I'm not sure. Is that a name change? I'm not sure who Blushing is. So, this is going to be a huge one. So let's see. Osu Monthly returns. The weekly newsletter returns in a monthly format. Find out the happenings. 5 years ago, the Osu Weekly was the community's one-stop shop for all the details on what was going on in the wide world of Osu. Today, we're giving this concept of a regular newsletter another go with the birth of Osu Monthly. We'll be keeping things simple at first until we can establish a proper foundation through your feedback and suggestions. Okay, makes sense. Let them know what you think on the thread on the forums or through the Osu Dev Discord. Cool. With all this out of the way, let's dive straight into the news. Table of contents, interesting. What's new? This is what went down in the various game modes during July. Osu, the Roundtable, you ask us. Well, the premier event of July was to definitely be the Roundtable, featuring a lineup of great players like global ranked #1 player Emmerich, Utami, Ryuke, and many others. The tournament was truly a congregation of titans, a genius roster that makes sense for the first ever IRL Osu Invitational. It's not the first ever IRL Osu Invitational. I still don't think that because wasn't guys, they keep saying that. They keep saying that, but Vaxei has a badge for a specific LAN, and I'm pretty sure one of these was invitational. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. It's either like this one, or I mean maybe this one. This one's just like the funniest badge ever. I love that badge. It's so stupid. Anyway. Commentary for the entire event, along with gimmicks and constant focus on competitive spirit, was provided by BTMC and everybody's beloved but slightly bewildered Uncle Happy Stick. And the result was nothing but epic. 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 How epic is that? The tournament's epic progression. They used the word epic twice. Twice in the span of like an inch away from each other on the screen. Do you see that? Oh man. Yeah. Eventually culminated in the final match of Emmerich versus Utami. Despite Emmerich's defeat against Utami, his performance was nothing short of impressive, demonstrating his first rank on the leaderboard sits unwavered. That's huge. Those are big.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah. I mean, and it's funny to bring up like, oh yeah, don't worry, Emmerich's still pretty good. Instead of just being like, Utami was gaming, you know? Sorry, I'm chatting. This is Willie Osu chatting. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Highlights for this match were made available on BTMC's YouTube channel, which I do want to watch. I do want to watch this on stream, if you guys want to. I want to get to them. I've been saving them in my watch later, but they're all like 45-minute VODs, so I think we would just like chip away at them, right? Like 5 minutes at a time between profile reviews or something, right? I think that would be fun. If you weren't able to follow the event, the official Roundtable YouTube channel has the full VODs with such promising performance from everyone involved, from caster to players alike. We'll be excitedly looking forward for the next major IRL Osu Invitational to continue the trend. Very nice. The Roundtable will return. Thank you for BTMC. No mention of Charlie's Perfect Math class or anything, but I guess that is the big event. All right, what's up with Taiko? Because I don't know what's up with Taiko. Another tournament. The Expert Global Taiko Taiko Showdown. WTF? Osu Major Land. True, guys. I can't. I mean, if you think about it, I can't ever talk, really. This is nothing new. This is no new development. I've never been able to talk properly. Designer. What? Osumi65. That's such a good username. Wait, guys. Osumi65. That's such a good username. Osumi65. That's almost as good as Osu Player 111, right? Banger username. Banger username. Alright, let's see. Osu Catch World Cup. Hey, that's the tournament they're going to talk about. Let's see. South Korea wins again. Yes, my darkness now a like a million-time World Cup winner. Once he gets back in this chat. I saw he was streaming earlier. I think he might be going for some high performance points plays in catch. If you think about that. I'm gonna learn. You just wait. I'm gonna overtake him. It's just too easy. It's just too simple. Am I right, guys? Alright. Osumania. The 4K World Cup begins. That's it. That's all that's going on in Mania. Top scores of the month. Okay. So I guess they're just gonna pick one score, and of course, it's gonna be this one. Karchu's an absolute madman, achieving an insane full combo in Yomiuri that is the first ever to hit the previously unconquered B-map. For just over 8 minutes of gameplay at a staggering 220 BPM is no small feat, and thus this is more than worthy to be showed off as Osu's top score of the month. Who uploaded this? Oh, Blushing. Blushing wanted, like, I guess a good replay. Oh, they watched it in laser. Ew. Did they do it with... See, I wouldn't watch this, because it's not... If you watch it in laser, just watch it with Karcher's skin. You know? That's the thing. I want to see the skin. I want to see the actual and true and honest skin. Man. Shinchiku Holmes DT play on Apollo is the Osu Taiko one. This Taiko play is set at an average of 411 BPM. Okay, wait, guys. Wait, guys. Wait, we gotta watch this. Why were there 3 people on the leaderboard? Was that local, or is this map so hard that almost no one's passed it? Ah, yes. No, of course. This makes sense. Yeah, let's skip to the diff spike or whatever. Oh. Oh. How can you read that? I know, that's what I'm thinking. FCable. Yeah, I would have FC'd. If I were playing, I would have FC'd.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh man. Whew. Well, that's something. That's something. Osumania. Deceptively difficult yet soothing myriad of LNs and intricate patterns. Interesting. Enduring only a tiny 0.02% accuracy drop across a 3-minute long slog of over 5,000 notes. Oh, that's a good description. That makes me want to look at this. Oh, so wait, so do they split it? Do they split it into 7 key and 4 key? I feel bad. Are there any people here? This is a question. This is like an actual question. Are there any people who like legitimately just play like 5 key? You know what I mean? Because obviously there's huge supports like tournaments for 7 key and 4 key, but like, is there anybody who just like, yeah, I'm a 5 key main or whatever? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? There are not that many maps. I know, but still, like, you can. I'm just wondering, man. Ew. Is this the Laser Mania skin? The bar is so tiny. Why is the bar so tiny? That's not that bad, but why is the bar so tiny? I feel like that would make it like really hard to read. Maybe I'm wrong though. Okay. Okay. It's true. This is a banger. I can't agree with that. Okay, okay. Look, see, I'm gonna look at this. I'm not gonna understand the intricacies. By the way, I like that they show the key presses, obviously right here, but then they have a key counter, like on the side. I mean, it's cool to get the number of keys, but it's just funny that they're showing the keys twice. You know what I mean?
Thanks for the follow.
You know what I'm saying? Galaxy Brain. Yes, my darkness has done it again. Galaxy Collapse. Hidden Hard Rock Formus. Okay, okay. Oh, I actually haven't seen the most recent one. They put out a one like recently, like I think like 2 days ago or something. Yeah. I haven't seen this one. So let's see what laser features they've added after of course the Yes, my darkness Galaxy Collapse play. Look at the strains. Look at the strain graph for CTV. Do you see this? So, for those who don't know, at the bottom, you see like these little cubes that are like stacking up. The more cubes that are stacked up, the higher the difficulty is, basically, at that part of the map, right? God, dude. The catch skin, like, does not look laserified at all. No, so generally you're just gonna have like really even strains all throughout, right? But this is just like, there's nothing, and then there's just one part where it goes crazy. Here. Let's see it, let's see. I wanna see what makes this peak, okay? Okay. Oh. Like, what makes the other one get that high? Oh. Oh. Wait. What is he pressing during that? I guess you gotta get the timing like exact on that though, you know. Oh, okay. Let's see what have changed in the laser updates.
New laser update, new laser update, new laser update, new laser update. In case you haven't noticed, there's a new laser update.
Really?
I spoke with Osu's lead developer, Peppy,
Hi there.
about the biggest changes, so let's run through them.
Okay.
Last week, Laser added map updating, and as
That's
always,
huge.
that raised some new problems.
Things like scores not being transferred, other metadata like the date you added the beatmap being reset. So went through and fixed up those edge cases this week. Oh, there's a typo in there. Better fix that. Introduction H.
There was one tiny change to the editor this week. Ki time additions show up correctly now. Before, they just sort of
Wow.
showed these little dots, whereas now they'll show a proper bar highlighting the whole Ki section, as was the case in Stable.
Wow.
The skinning department also received a carryover from Stable, this pie chart. Previously, the only
Yes.
progress bar was this big thing at the bottom of the
Well, it
screen.
wasn't skinnable
This allowed
before,
very
but-
convenient replay seeking, but, you know, the pie chart was cute, so it's finally in Laser. This touch input thing sounds very annoyed, the whole description here.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think there should be a cursor on screen when you're touching the screen, but a lot of people have asked for that. So that's when you're on a phone and you're
Makes
touching
sense.
the screen. Previously, we used to fade the cursor out. This allows the user to turn the cursor back on if they so wish to do so.
I feel like you can tell like where you're tapping or like how your touch device is calibrated when you do it. Looks cool in replays. Oh yeah, definitely in replays, but I don't think you're gonna have that in replays. I think in replays it would still show the cursor anyway, right?
When can I submit scores in Laser to earn PP? Says every Osu player. This is the biggest thing players are waiting for, and Laser is making progress towards that. As of, actually last week, but I forgot to mention it, Laser processes scores in real time. And along with that, this new warning was added.
We added that website in case, shit hits the fan and the servers are running slow, so people know where their PP is.
Something Laser has given a lot of attention to so far is mods. There's this whole fancy overlay, mod customization, and a billion new mods to mess around with. Something that's being added on top of all this is mod presets.
So that's something that Spaceman Atlas is working on. You'll be able to select mods, save them as a preset, and load that preset at any point you want.
This is still a work in progress based on Flight's design document, but the estimate for it to be fully functional is within the next couple of months. And lastly, let's talk about testing. The changelog has a whole section dedicated to testing, and this week's is pretty chunky.
Having tests allows us to be more confident in our development process and make sure we don't regress on things that we expect to work. So we have a huge suite of tests. I think it's something like 3,000 or 4,000 now. We require every test to pass to actually move forward with development to merge any of our code. So
Wow.
yeah, we put quite a bit of time in, especially recently, into cleaning up these flaky tests and making sure that they don't fail when we expect them to pass.
So everything listed here is a test adjustment like what you've been seeing. One of Laser's goals has been to create maintainable code, and testing is just one of the ways developers ensure that. This was going to be the end, but then Peppy added 2 more things while I was making this video. So
No way.
first, there's a confirmation to show when you're discarding a playlist, and there's this low battery warning for non-mobile platforms. I can't get video of that right now, but trust me, it's there. Anyway, that covers the biggest changes in this week's Laser updates. The full changelog has literally
I know this
everything
map.
that's new, so dig deeper if you're interested. For now, I'll see some of you at COE, and the rest of you in the next update.
Woo!
Next laser update, next laser update, next laser update, next laser. Am I peeking with all this? No, we're good. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, there you go. Even though it's usually small changes or stuff that just wouldn't normally affect us, like the end user fully yet, you know what I mean? Then it's very nice. It's nice to see, A new one combo scaling update. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. Monthly community quiz. For those who think they have the answers, here's a riddle from us. Once upon a time in the ye old Osu, someone asked for advice from the ancestors among Osu. The post reads as follows. Is it possible to repeat songs in Osu? I have an in-game video of KH2 with Roxas battling the Twilight Thorn. People who have played Kingdom Hearts 2 will be drooling. And the video is still halfway when the song ends. Or can someone at least tell me about a free, easy-to-use software which can solve my problem by repeating the song? This ancient tome is hidden behind a code. The code you seek is everywhere, but nowhere at the same time. Always in the back of your mind, but only breaching the surface the moment you see it. Now, go forth, unveil the secret code, and paste the number in the link and gain access to this ancient tome. The first person to answer it correctly will receive a month of Osu supporter. Leave your guesses in the comments. I mean, that's a fun one. That's a fun one for a month of supporter if you guys want to know. End word. Big thanks go out to Nelly for the Osu Catch News Bulletin, Fajar 13k for his contribution to the EGTS part, and numerous Osu Wiki contributors whose reviews helped make this article possible. While waiting for the next issue, why not get involved and give us some feedback in the forum discussion thread? Any topics, comments, article ideas are very welcome. So don't be shy. Thanks for reading. We'll see you soon in the next for the next article in September. There we go. Cool. Oh my god, this guy's already solved it. This guy's already solved it. This is ridiculous. Of course. Osu, Italy, #1. I know, no. That's the riddle. That's the entire point. The number is why they did it. They did the haha. Alright. Well, that's that. It's good. I'm glad it's back. It's not fully fleshed out. I wish they highlighted more than just one score, right? Like maybe even just top 3. Like here's the top 3 most significant scores, or more than just one event. Like they talk really deeply about the round table, but they don't talk about Charlie's Perfect Math class or anything else that's going on. I do like the laser updates section though. Like I said, right? It's pretty nice. Okay, so you guys ready for profile reviews? Are you ready? Yep, no, yep, sure. Nope, yep. Okay. Not until you answer what I'm about to ask. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Yup. I love all the yep variations. Yep variations might be my favorite thing.
Thanks for the follow.
I love those. I really do. They're so good. Willie looks at your profile. Yeah, and we take a look. We see what you got. We see how you stack up against the greats of Osu history. We talk about it. Riesel, you've returned. Where have you been? Yup.
Thanks for the follow.
Alright. Guys, before I make the keyword, hear me out. Before I make the keyword, I need you to like this tweet.
Thanks for the follow.
I need you to like this tweet. That is my one condition for starting. I have a new video out. Actually, I haven't even updated the link. Yo! Hey, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I have a new video out, and it needs to get views. I made a Twitter account just for this. Wow, you're so nice. Command edit video. There you go. So if you want to watch that video, it's only 2 minutes long. It's not very long, but it's a nice moment from the stream, okay? I think it's pretty fun. I don't think people are going to watch the video. So that's why I need to incentivize you guys to like the announcement tweet and watch it yourselves. Okay? Does it make sense? How does it have more views than usual? What? What? This shouldn't be possible. Okay, never mind. I guess maybe it is getting views. Well, go watch the video. It's only, like I said, it's only 2 minutes. It'll teach you about a farm map you might not have known about. It's here. Oh, I had to tell them. Oh, yeah, Jinkala. Mate, anything farm/PP related will get you views. I mean, I guess I watched it give me profile views. Okay, it's respectful. Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm making a barrier for entry. Can we hit 20 likes on this tweet? 20. That's my goal. That's my goal right now. How about that? What do you think? I only need 4 more people to like it. Okay, there's one, only 3 more. Okay, we've surpassed our goal. It's time. And because this new video's out, let's go Jinkala. All you have to do to potentially get your profile reviewed, we pick people at random from the chat, but you know, here's how you enter is you just type Jinkala in the chat, which is the current keyword. And then, you know, once enough people have entered, we roll it, and you could be selected. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Do you feel like you've learned a lot? By the way, look at the sub count, guys. Look at how low the sub count's going now without all the gifts. Oh wait, you can't see. That still looks high to you. Here's what the actual sub count is, in case you haven't seen. This is what the actual sub count is. The other one is like, I think it's like a 30-day rolling thing, but this is like monthly, or like the other one's like 28 day, or I don't know how it works. Even more, even less. We're losing subs, so check if you guys have your resub, or if you were gifted a sub, you know, last month, and you would have subbed normally. Check if you have like your Prime or something, you know, wink wink. That's how this is how you guys are like, oh man, he's trying to scam people for what he's trying to get people's money. The answer is, I'm trying to be compensated for doing profile reviews all the time. Yo!
Gastro _ just gifted 5 subs.
Okay, Gastro, thank you so much for the 5 gifts. Let's fix that. Yo, if anybody else has we could get a hype train if somebody else subs like really quickly. Yo, my boy. It's my boy Shike. Look, I'm just saying, I need those level 2 hype train emotes, okay? If anybody has 100 bits or a sub, oh boy. That, or if you do this now and then somebody else does it, right? Because it's like a rolling, like 5-minute thing. Hey! There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Hopefully I get my emotes. Did that not count? What? Oh, because you already subbed.
Oh, whoa.
Yo, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the things. And Fall Tree's here. Oh my god, dude. Everybody. Everything's happening right now. Everything's happening right now. How is the stream? Hey man, what's up? I was just about to sit back, look at some people's Osu profiles, roast them, you know, the usual. Even with the raid, Family Guy's beating us? No. No, there's literally no way. There's the we can't let this happen. We can't just let the Family Guy stream beat us. Man, how's that channel still going? I know. We went for the weekend. Last week I was talking about how it's still up. And it's insane that this one's still up and it hasn't been banned. Because usually, right, they have like another backup account. They have like 5 accounts prepared. And as soon as the first one goes down, then they just bring out the next one. And then that one goes down and they bring out the next one. This one has lasted, this specific account has been streaming Family Guy in the Osu category for 3 months. Or something like that. And it has not been banned. It's amazing. It's incredible. They can do it because it's Osu. I wonder if there's like something though, where like certain game categories might like bypass copyright checks or something, right? Because they're like, oh, it's a rhythm game, they're gonna be playing music, so let's just like, you know, lax the copyright or something. I don't know. That'd be weird though, because people are reporting, right? Like, aren't people reporting the account though? Like, they must. They must. Anyway. Welcome, viewers. This is what we do around here. We just hang out. We have a good time. Why did you link this? Do I want to listen to it? Is this a sample? Okay, hold on. Let me listen to this, LKG. What is this? What is this supposed to be? I don't hear it.
Do that finger lock.
Stage reverse card.
Wait for it? Okay.
Do that finger lock.
Take my bits. I want this profile review match.
The pigs have won tonight. They can all.
No way. No way.
The pigs have. Doesn't it make you feel better? The pig.
How does it make you feel better? Now does it make you feel better? Now does it make you feel better? For all the people who didn't hear it, for all the people who didn't have a when you hear it moment. Renard, feel better. Man, that's a classic right there. Oh yeah, let's watch the Cookies
Browski,
ZFC.
my asshole is about to burst.
So true. He's truing right now. Oh. Look at this. God, look at how vintage this video is.
Now doesn't it make you feel better? Now doesn't it make you feel better? Now doesn't it make you feel better? Now doesn't it make you feel better?
This is a good video, trust me. That's the Yomiuri skin. I mean, yeah. Technically true.
Gastro_ just gifted 5 subs.
You're insane. You're deranged, Gastro. I already have. No. We can't. We should have let the hype train end. We should have let it end. No, I already have all the level, like, 1, 3, and 5 emotes.
Gatesro, don't make me do this.
Don't make me do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Look, I don't have any level 4 emotes or level 2 emotes. For some reason, all the even ones I don't have. I'm farming emotes. Yeah, I'm farming hype train. If people are gonna get me a hype train, I want to farm the hype train emotes, of course. Do this IRL.
Thanks for the follow.
Okay, that's huge. Oh, that's a tier 2. I didn't even see. Nice tier 2. I hope you enjoy the epic tier 2 emote. What is my tier 2 emote? Oh, that's tier 3. Yeah, that's okay. It's an alright emote if you like Willy Osu. If you don't, then I'm sorry. What's this? What is this? Here, let's see if we should add this. Okay, I like this emote. Guys, 1 if I add this, 2 if I shouldn't. What do you think? Okay. This is cursed, I love it. Yeah, me too. Okay, it's added. That's a good one. The overlay won't show it, but I can show it. I love XDD Jam. It's pretty good. Sorry guys, remember when we were reviewing profiles? Man, that was a long time ago. Do some reviews to celebrate the train. True. If you watch this fresh play. Oh, wait, okay. Actually, for all the people who just get in, we need to watch this play.
That finger lock.
Chatting. Oh my god, my ear. Yeah, this is like the freshest play off the press. This is like the craziest play ever. Are you guys ready for this? If you haven't seen this, you're in for a ride. I have been waiting actual years for someone to do this play. The remod on this. Yes, what's up? And there's the man who did it in the chat. Look. So many chokes, but you got it. GT Hard Rock FC, you're missing one mod.
My asshole is about to burst for real. Here, take this, I'll be back, smile.
Thank you for the $7.27. I appreciate it, but unfortunately we don't do profile reviews for money. But you know, maybe the RNG gods looked upon that and they'll boost your odds or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. Pay to win review the profile? No, I can't. I don't. Surely we can do several booster odds. I mean, it kind of does, but we don't talk about that. Alright, here's the fun part. I was about to say, I don't know why more people haven't gone for this, but I know. I know. Yo. Thank you for another gifted sub. I don't know why the notification didn't go. I have no idea. That's a play. That's a play. Look at the UR. 110 unconverted UR. I mean, you kind of have to be accurate once you're talking, you know, OD11, so it makes sense. God, I've been waiting for that for so long. I need more people doing like these endgame 3 mod plays on just like stupid maps. A lot of these 3 mod plays that you're gonna see right from top players are, you know, they I really like.
Thanks for the follow.
You know, I love the stuff that White Cat's doing, right? But it's not the same as this. You know what I mean? I love the stuff that Emmerich does on like a bunch of maps with aim and 3 mod, but it's not this. It's not this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's true. Also forgot to show this. This was before the FC. It's equally as crazy. Ack. Did you grind for a 900 on this? Maybe random tries here and there. It's possible. Yeah, make sure you do it with Nightcore. Just so you don't override it with a choke accidentally or something. God, guys, you guys support me too hard. We already hit level 5 on the hype train. Look at this. Look. I already have. Oh wait, no. I actually have 2 emotes I haven't unlocked. But look how many I have in the stupid level 5. He hates his fans. I just want level 4, man. But we can't coordinate it because you guys support me too much. Ah, Lesai. This is such an issue. Thoughts on this play? Junjo, counterattack of the week. Uploaded by Osu New York. Hidden Hard Rock FC. Is this the one that has this either? There's one Dematory song that has an annoying beginning and one that has an annoying end. I think this is the one with the annoying beginning, like the thirds, right?
Thanks for the follow.
Okay, I hate that. You know what I would do? 100s. 100s that entire stream, I would be like, it is what it is. That's what I would do, personally. Here, I want to see the ending. I think I SB on this no mod like 5 years ago. I have a few maps that are more endgame than gimme. I mean, I guess so. I mean, do you want to spoil them? Or should you keep them a surprise? Prince of Darkness. You just gotta copy every Adam QS score, that's all you gotta do. I could probably give you some. I could probably think of like something stupid to 3 mod. If I just think about it. Porky is not possible 3 mod. I refuse to believe. You think he's gonna play a CS 9.1 AR11 OD11 map? DM me? Okay, I'll think of some stuff. You know what'd be funny, but like really annoying, is Daisuke, since that gets so much PP now. Like the old like Daisuke. Oh yeah, did you see We Are the Roughest? That's a big one. You should try that. God, dude, so many plays. How come you guys didn't send these plays when we were watching plays earlier? Look at this. This one's stupid. Oh, it's so quiet. We are the roughest. We are the roughest. Oh my god. Oh. Wait, I received a level 4? Oh, wait, no, I did get a level 4. You're right. Wait, no, you guys did have my back. I did get a level 4 finally. Woo!
Thanks for the follow.
We did it. Look at this auto mod. Look at this auto mod. Oh, awesome. So epic. So cool. You guys are awesome. XDD chatting? Okay, I think this is taking it too far. I had to allow all these messages because of automod. I had to manually allow it. Okay, what do you think? 1 or 2? 1 is yes, we add it. 2 is no, we don't. You guys really want this? Okay, fine. You get it. Oh, here it is. The banger part. Alligator.
Thanks for the follow.
Guys, he's saying alligator.
Bitch.
Whoa, what did you say?
Bitch.
Okay. That's the tier of plays that we're looking at today. Alright, let's do it. Let's knock them out. Profile reviews. Keyword is Jinkala. For anyone coming in. Woyao Jinkala. Woyao Jinkala. Wrong bind. Haha, you just trolled yourself. How is my Jinkla video getting more views? How? I thought this video was like gonna gunga flop. I thought this video was gonna be like here, and no one was gonna want to watch it. But I guess hey, I have a new video out on YouTube in case you want to watch it. It's a pretty good one. Here, I should have. I didn't even make the comment. You know how on my videos I make a comment where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm streaming live on Twitch, by the way. Here, like my own video really quick. Just wait. This is gonna be so smart. I didn't even make like that comment because I just assumed like, oh, no one's gonna watch it anyway. Here, hold on. We gotta do that. We gotta attract people to this. Wait.
Thanks for the follow.
Wait. We're gonna copy paste this comment. Okay. Watch me live right now. Heart. Pin. Like. Okay, everyone go like this comment. Exclamation video to get to this video. Please like this comment. I'm a little bit behind the curve. I wouldn't ask for this, but I'm late. That's true.
Thanks for the
Here,
follow.
let me look at the comments really quick. $500 million USD Burr package is a lot to make, TVH. Wow, really? I didn't know. I didn't know. You're asking a lot of me? I am, but it's necessary to save. We gotta save the Willy Osua. The Willy Osu brand needs a facelift. We gotta bring more people in from YouTube. This is gonna be the YouTube to Twitch pipeline right here. You hear me? It's gotta work. It's gotta work. Half of my content, probably even more of my content, comes from Twitch clips of my stream. So we gotta start getting them in here early. You going to Cavo? I mean,
Thanks for the follow.
doesn't look like the Netherlands in here. No. I don't have money. Maybe next time. Next year, like if they do it again, or like there's some big event or something, I will make a donation goal to try and hit it, and I'll
Thanks for
put
the
like
follow.
half of it already. I just don't have enough. I really don't. Twitch paid me today. I think according to Twitch they paid me, and I haven't checked to see if that's true. I made an oopsie last time, and my payment didn't go through. Like for
I just came from YouTube new viewer.
Hey, welcome. Hope you enjoy it. It's a fun time. We just hang out on this stream. We don't go like crazy. We don't go crazy. I mean, I guess we do kind of go crazy. I will make you go crazy, but you know. 52 minutes and no review. You're thinking about the wrong things. Oh, whoa, yep. Let me tell you, my friends. I got the, guys. Let me tell you. I got the Twitch money. I'm smart with my money. At least I like to think I'm smart, even though I spend it on stupid stuff. I always put like half of what I make into savings, because I would go insane if I didn't put it in savings.
Thanks for the follow.
It's a true fact. Listen here, kids. Always put money into savings. The power of compound interest will save you, except they keep, you know, changing interest rates, so it's not really going to save you as much anymore, but that's fine. Anyway, back to the Osu gameplay. Should do channel point predictions for the rank of the person you roll. How would we do that though? Like, cause you can only have 2 options for channel point predictions.
Thanks for the follow.
All right. Let's just do it. You ready? Any other Jinkulas, or is it time to roll? And after this, remind me to refresh the page so I can get everyone's new sub eligibility, since there was like 20 subs. Thank you, by the way, Gastro, for making up 90% of those. No, I'm not refreshing now. I'm telling you, I will refresh next time. Okay, let's just roll it. Techmaster 287271. Following since 727. Link your profile. Will you add stand-up points? Oh yeah, that's a... I actually haven't thought about adding stand... I completely forgot that stand-up was a reward. I'll do that right now. I'll literally do that right now. I'll add stand-up as the channel points reward. Okay, how do we do this? Add custom reward. Stand up. How much should it cost? I'll make it 500.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh my god. Wait. Wait. Okay.
Thanks for the follow.
Guys. You were there when I made it. I was literally making it. I was making the reward. Okay, we have to run through them. I guess now, instead of doing your profile. Sorry, I have to freaking get through these. You can still link your profile. Okay. Here we go. I'm going through the names as I see them. Okay. There. Are you happy? Oh man. Imagine being a new viewer. Oh my god. Out of breath. No, that was just annoying. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll make it so you can annoy me.
Thanks for the follow.
I feel like 5 minutes is too long. Well, I'll set it to 2. I want to bring it down to 1 minute, but I feel like you'll be annoying about it. I don't quite trust the people here. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. The options for predictions could be no, but predictions you have to have 2 options. Look, you need. Oh wait, no, you can add more.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh wait, I didn't even know that. Oh, I thought you could only have 2 options. Never mind, you're right. Huh? They used to have it so that you could only do 2, but hey, I guess they added that. Twitch streamer, yeah, I know. I'm so good at this. Release the link. IGN is Techmaster. Okay, well he didn't link his profile like I said, but I'll still look. Okay.
Thanks for the follow.
This you. This you. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yep, it is? Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to give you a ton of review, right? Because obviously quite a new player. I mean, joined originally May 2021, so it's been just over a year. But you've only put in 8 hours of gameplay, which is really not a lot. 1,000 play count sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So, I mean, probably right off the bat, the first thing I can tell you to do is just keep playing the game. Keep playing songs that you enjoy. Keep gaming, learning the mechanics, stuff like that. I mean, that's what the starting grind is all about, right? And I think for the first like 1,000 hours of the game, you'll still be like refining your mechanics, figuring out, you know, how to aim, how to tap, and stuff like that. This is good, dude. This is gonna get me a workout while I'm streaming instead of just sitting there. That's good though. I like stand up just because like it actually makes you try it. Yo, thank you for the gifted sub to Techmaster. Hey, I hope you enjoy the stream too, Techmaster. I mean, stick around. OSU's a really fun game. I think you'll find that, and the community is great. I mean, of course, there's gonna be some bad people in the community, right? There's gonna be some bad people in any community, right?
Thanks for the follow.
Trust me, you're on the side with the good people right now. Don't question my math I made. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna say, you know, rank score low makes sense. Hit accuracy 97.01, which is really good for newer players. Newer players often don't really focus on accuracy and they'll just get like lower ac stuff. So keep yourself at 97 or above. That's like sort of what I would consider average accuracy. 98's like, wow, that's really good. 99's like, that's incredible. So if you're between like 97 and 98, then you're already golden on that. So just see if you can keep that going. Play count 1,000 with 54k hits. Okay, of course your hits per play is going to be lower. Here's 2 bits of advice that I think will help you out a lot if you just keep these in your mind. Number 1, try not to retry spam, right? Which is when you're playing the same map like 50 times in a row, right? Don't do that. It's really bad. You can get what's called a mind block on it, right? Where your brain, you've just done it so many times that your brain will just like keep you from being able to do it. Like you're like, oh, I've choked this so much. There's no way I could do this, right? Like deep inside, you're thinking that, and your brain will keep you from being able to do it, and you don't want to do that. That, or you know, forming bad muscle memory. If you keep aiming to the wrong spot on the screen, you're going to build up muscle memory just for the wrong location, right? So it'd be much easier just to you know, give it a couple tries and then move on to a different map, and then give that map a couple tries and then move on to a different one, and then you get to practice like, you know, 20 different maps instead of just playing one. So it's much better to do that. Did you shout out my new video? Do you have a new video? Can we watch it on stream?
Thanks for the follow.
That's my question. You should get a profile picture. Hey, whoa, let's not rush him. Let's not rush him, okay? He can get a profile picture at his own pace. All right. Apart from that, playing maps all the way through, start to finish. It might be tempting where you're like, oh, I want a 3-star FC. Exactly, right? So you're playing a 3-star map, right? You're halfway through, and then you miss. And you're like, oh, well, I missed. I'm not getting the FC. I might as well just retry right now, right? Well, no. Don't do that. You really shouldn't do that, okay? What you should do is just play maps all the way through, start to finish, even if you miss, right? It's going to help you out because you're going to get to practice all of the patterns of a map, right? Rather than just playing in the beginning and then retrying in the beginning and then retrying in the beginning and then maybe the ending, right? You could see how that might work out, right? So those 2 bits of advice, keep those with you. Start building those into habits because those will be good things. Not retry spamming and playing maps all the way through. Got a lot of S ranks and SSs, which is good, but still make sure that you're challenging yourself, right? The number one thing with this game, right, is that there's 2 core tenets, really, right? Which is consistency and like limit pushing, right? At least there's no better word for it. It's just like, you know, pushing your limits, playing stuff that's really, really hard, right? Pushing your limits, playing stuff that's really, really hard, like really hard for you to do, is great because it teaches you how to hit harder patterns. It will make you improve, right? You force yourself to play, you know, a 3-star map today, then tomorrow you could play a 3.5-star map, and then, you know, eventually you'll work your way up to 4, right? You know what I mean, right? But that's not saying playing maps that you're getting D's on or even C's on, right? I just mean stuff that you're getting like A's on or B's on, that you're like, you know, 90% accuracy with like 5 misses. You're like, oh, I can't quite do this, right? That's pushing your limits. A lot of people misunderstand. They play like 8-star maps when they first start playing the game and they are completely lost. And you can't learn from something where you don't understand what you're looking at, right? So don't make that mistake. It's fine if it's just fun for you to play those. You're like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, but it's fun. I really like, you know, trying to play those maps and those sorts of things. And if you find it fun, it's okay. Just know that it's not really helping you improve, you know? Apart from that is consistency, right? Which is pretty much the opposite. It's your ability to perform on demand, right? You'll often see people, think of this example, right? If there's a player who can, you know, play 7-star maps, like they can get like, you know, a dozen misses on a 7-star map with like pretty good accuracy, you'd be like, okay, that guy can play 7-star maps, right? And you would kind of expect that they'd also be able to just like FC full combo 5-star maps like it's nothing, right? That should be easy for them. And if it's not easy for them, then there might be an issue there. And that's what consistency is all about, right? Being able to perform on demand, do the things that you should find easy to do, you know, consistently, right? So it's a balance there, right? Between obviously, you know, playing the stuff that you find really, really hard, but also, you know, trying to bring up the floor of like where you are able to like FC maps. Does that make sense? So there's a balance between them. There's no like science between of like what's the perfect balance or what's this or that. You just kind of have to figure it out for yourself and see like, oh, I'm lacking a bit of consistency. Let me see if I can, you know, get better at FCing, you know, more maps like that. Or, oh, I'm not pushing my limits hard enough. I'm FCing all the maps I'm playing and I'm not really, you know, trying to play hard stuff. Then, you know.
Thanks for the follow.
So try and like weigh that as you're going in the future and think about where you need to go. All right. Max combo is only 288. You got to start playing some maps, man. That's not hard to do. You just wait. Once you learn how to focus, once you learn how to figure it out, you're going to keep grinding. You're going to do awesome. It's true.
Thanks
What's
for the
with these Ds? Is this on laser? This has to be on laser, right? Unless, yeah, because this would be failed. There's no HP. HP would not work on this. This would be a fail, so it must be on laser. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like I said, you know, try and avoid the maps they're getting C's and D's on because they're probably too hard. Just go for, you know, some easier stuff than that. You know, you don't have to. I respect the like trying to go for leaderboard scores on this. I do respect that. You know, maybe just focus on playing stuff no mod right now, or you know, without any mods, just so you can get like the basics of the game down and you can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Pin score. What's this? 15 months ago? So this is like one of your first plays. 42 PP on Jinkala? No way. Oh, you scared me. You scared me. I thought he actually did have a play on Jinkala. Halftime easy hidden top play. Yeah. That's why I say play with no mod, man. It's just easier to play with no mod. Yeah. Oh, that's why you pinned it? Not like because it's a really good score of yours or, you know, anything like that. Still, I'm going to say this, right? I don't think you should really try to go for, you know, some of these hard rocks or stuff like this. This is fine, right? Because you can obviously SS this, but some of these that you're getting, you know, 80% on, this was like 15 months ago, more than a year, so maybe you could improve on that since then, but, you know, it's again the stuff that it's like, oh, if you're getting, you know, really low accuracy, it's like, are you really learning from the map? I would also, this is just my recommendation, stay away from halftime. It's fine. A lot of people use it as like a sort of gimmick, like, haha, you know, that's funny, halftime, whatever. But what I found was when I played with halftime as a normal user, it kept me from trying to push my limits. It kept me from going further, right? Because anytime I found a map that was too fast for me or too hard for me or whatever, I was just like, oh, I could play it with halftime, right? And what I ended up doing is I would always play maps with halftime. Instead of learning to get faster, instead of learning to hit these harder patterns, I would just use halftime like a crutch, right? And there's some people who don't use it as a crutch, right? But I'm just afraid, you know, don't be doing that. Don't fall back on that. Don't, you know, don't just use halftime just to use halftime. Apart from that, you're just gonna keep playing, right? And of course, some of these are like 15 months old. You could always improve these scores, you know? I don't think you need halftime on a normal diff. I think you could just play a normal diff, especially since you're getting 3 mods on normal diffs, you know? Like nowadays up here. I think play more maps. Don't play a lot of the same, like, songs that you are, because I see these and I see a lot of repeated ones, right? Go download some things that you've never experienced before, some different songs that you might like, you know? It's not about playing the same ones, you know, a couple hundred times like this, right? It's about playing lots of different stuff, getting used to the patterns and learning how to like really play the game and the fundamentals. It's true. medals, you don't have to go for medals. They're like achievements in other games. If you do a little challenge, you'll get a medal. You know, these can push you along, right? I see that you passed a 3-star map, and you've even gotten an FC on a 3-star map, or at least a perfect combo. Pretty impressive, but you know, if you're ever bored, you can go for some more of these. There's combo achievements. You don't even have the first combo achievement, which is really easy to get. All you have to do is get 500 combo on a map. And it seems like you're playing a lot of shorter maps. Start playing some longer maps, man. These maps, you might think it takes a lot of focus, but 30 seconds is absolutely nothing in the game. You know? I'd say the average map length for most people is like probably, you know, 2.5 to 3 minutes, right? Unless they're you know, PP farming or anything like this. Most people are going to be playing maps that are 2.5 to 3 minutes. So if you can't already do that, then you gotta work your way up, right? I'm not saying go straight head first, go play 10-minute maps. No, right? Start playing some like minute and a half long maps. Maybe get your way up to 2 minutes, right? Start pushing yourself further in each regard. Don't go head first in anything. Sorry, I mean, sure. That's how it is. I mean, what's it on? I don't see. I assume it's gonna be something up here, but it can't be difficulty reducing mods. Maybe it wouldn't be Gabe Power because that's a flashlight. 43 hours ago. Can't be this. It's 2.4 stars. I don't know. I'm not sure what it's on. Interesting. Anyway, peaking at only 300 plays in a single month. You know, if you want to take the game seriously, you gotta start gaming. It's true. You don't even have to play a lot, really, right? You put in like 2 hours a week, you'll still be gaming just as hard as any other person, right? That's what you don't realize. You're just gonna use your time efficiently if you want to learn. And like I said, not a lot of maps. Keep downloading more maps. Keep downloading more things, man. You gotta get into them. Apart from this, mapping is fine. Mapping is fun to do. Oh, did I miss here, I'll give you an extra stand-up because I think I missed a stand-up. Laser recent plays. Yeah, well, Laser doesn't actually submit to your profile yet, so there's not really a point in playing it. At least that's my expert opinion. So I don't know where you are, but it doesn't count. Laser scores don't count. That's why they don't have a number. Not sure if you noticed. That's how it be though. Yeah. I think the more that you play and the more that you map, the more you'll figure out what works and what doesn't work. So keep this map. You'll look back on it one day and you'll be like, I've learned a lot, right? You know? No, I'm not gonna play map. I'm not playing today. Do I have the game open? Nope, not playing. Didn't know you streamed? Oh, of course I stream. Did you come here from the YouTube comment? Wink, wink. Or did you just find me in the thing? Well, that's that. So.
Thanks for the follow.
So. Do you have any questions? Anything else you want us to look at? Or have we pretty much covered everything? What do you think? What are you thinking? Willie O2 troll. Love the YouTube first time on Twitch. Yeah, it's a nice place. There's a lot of really good Osu streamers on Twitch. Really. Like, of course, I mean, you get, you know, Mrek, Whitecat's streaming Rocket League right now. Which seems fun. But there's a lot of, you know, basically the entire Osu community streams live content on Twitch. And probably my biggest recommendations for streamers would be really fun people who don't get enough attention, like Disco. If you know him, he's a pretty popular mapper. He's made some of, you know, the best maps in the game, but he's like hilarious when he streams on Twitch. He's great. Yeah, don't worry about that stream. Don't worry about that stream. Not a fan of the tryhard PP farm stream. Okay, can we get a clip of Disco? Oh, also Happy Stick's been streaming again, which is crazy. He streamed last week and then he streamed again this weekend. So I guess he's gonna be doing that, you know, every now and then whenever he has free time, which is really nice to see. Dude, Disco is so underrated. Disco is such an underrated streamer. He should be like a top Osu streamer, but he doesn't get enough. Let's just look at his most recent video. His most recent VOD.
Holy shit, I'm live.
Let's see this.
Holy shit.
He has like the best channel points rewards ever. He's always just chilling out, just talking with chat. I wonder if there's a good clip. I want to show you his channel points rewards because I'm inspired by his channel points rewards, but there's no way I could ever get them. The raid, yeah, all of his alerts and like all of his stuff is just so good. He died. Okay, let's see this. Find the raid clip. I don't know. Yeah, he told me how he does it. I'm just not gonna. How old is this? Last year. Oh my god, he died. That is old. Man, I feel like you gotta watch it. You just gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Last 30 days. Let's see. Let's see if there's a crazy one. What's this? He did die, you can't deny it? True. Okay. True. I have more recommendations. Like, by the way... Okay, it's just a... That sucks. That's just a clip. Oh, man. Something clip by Trail Mix.
Skystar and Bonzi. Yep, this is gonna be terrible. I'm just kidding.
That's funny. Oh, man. I don't have any good moments. This is so sad. I don't have anything prepared. But for all the people who want a good recommendation, like perfect for the guy who said, you know, I only really watch Ed. You want someone to just chill out to and hang out? Momo is back. On his new Twitch channel, Momo the Felon. I don't know if you guys know, you gotta go check him out.
Okay.
For those unfamiliar with Momo, okay? Go follow him if you haven't. Please, please. He is the #1 score player in the world, and he has been working on completing the game. Like, completing the game. But what I mean by that is, he's almost has a score on every ranked map. Ever. All difficulties, everything. Which is why he's #1 ranked scorer. Yeah. As you can see, he only has 36,000 SSs, 37,000 S's, and almost 11,000 A's. I mean, you know, just casual numbers. So his streams are just him going through playing more maps, and all he does is he just like chills out, he talks with chat, you know. It's very nice stuff. Oh, you found a good clip? Okay, let's see this clip.
Yeah, this is an angsty song, huh?
Beetle Orb hurt? Oh no. Oh no.
I have a gun. How are you doing today? Okay, no. Stop. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Oh my god. Please, more disco clips. It's such a Beetle Orb message. It really is. Anyway, I guess if you don't have anything else, Techmaster, that's it. Oh yeah, I have to refresh. the giveaways. No questions, nothing else. I know I refreshed it. Don't think I didn't. Okay, look, boom, boom. We're all set up again. Perfect. Okay, what is that? What is this clip? Wait, I think I remember. He just falls. He gets like clipped by the terrain or something.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. Yeah, baby! On top of the world! Where's that? No. Are you kidding me?
Okay,
This is a
okay.
big prank. It's a big prank.
Thank you for the tier 1, by the way.
Oh tell if you get on the ladder.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh man. Okay, what should I make the keyword? After that, the keyword's gonna be bruh. After watching that moment, it just has to be. So all you have to do to potentially get a profile review is type the word bruh in the chat. Why is it not what? Oh, there it is. It wasn't loading on this screen. I mean, I could see it. I could see it on my real screen. What? It just disappeared. Oh, wait, it's a premiere right now. Oh no. Yeah. My boy has a new video about the rise of Shimon, and I wanted to watch it, but it's in a premiere state right now, which I don't know how premieres work. But I'm excited. I think this would be an interesting one to watch, but that's just me. Just skip 2 minutes and watch it. Okay, you guys want to watch it? You still hear my boy A. Crawford? Ugh. I've stood up. Not asking you. You're not the man. It sounds interesting. It sounds very interesting. Do the prediction? What, the rank prediction? Dude, I am so hot right now. I don't know why. I'm like dying. Is this a guy who did a video on math? He's done a lot of videos. Probably his most popular one is what's it called? The map where it's like doo-doo-doo. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I'm gonna feel so stupid. I can't think of the name. Oh, SSR Quit is his most popular video? No way. No way. SSR Quit is your most popular video? That's insane.
Thanks for the follow.
How is SSR Quit your most popular video? Tengaku history. Tengaki history. Needs more. The Zalaria video needs more. How else will people know about Zalaria? It gets a bit extreme towards the end. LOL, not farmy enough? I think it's pretty farmy. Guys, is that Jinkla map pretty farmy or what? What do you think? I think it is. I think it's pretty farmy. I'm right though. I know I'm objectively right about all things, of course, as we know. So, someone just added me. No mutual servers. No mutual friends. Well, guess I'm ignoring that. Do you guys ever get those? Those friend requests on Discord where you're like, how did you find me? It's like, if you really wanted to know something from me, I feel like you would have a mutual friend or a mutual server with me. You know? Every single time I get a random thing, I just assume it's a scam, which is probably not the way to go, because what if someone's actually trying to contact me? This is fresh off the press. This is fresh off the press, like right today. While we're talking about Shimon, is the premiere done? Can I watch this like a normal video? It's in progress. It's in progress. I don't want to do, I don't want to, because if we start watching it here, then we're going to hit here and then the video is going to be over. Okay, a minute left. Okay. You know what I mean? Premieres are so weird. I don't know if I would premiere a video. It messes with my head. How premieres work and how they're like different from actual videos. Yes. You should start. You should when the should. Kind of true. Okay, keywords bruh again, still. I think we'll watch like 5 minutes. We should do it in like chunks. Slowly over time. Opinions on 350k playing Jinkla. I have no way to play audio, so I can't play Osu right now. What does this mean? Brining twice to make sure. Oh yeah, you can do it twice, you can do it 3 times, you can do it as many times as you want, actually. True fact, because the anti-spam is not on. Times 2. Kinda true. Kinda true. Dude, I'm gonna play some other game modes today, and I'm gonna go ham. I'm so excited. I'm ready to play Catch the Beat Mania. Not Catch the Beat Mania. Catch the Beat and Mania. Okay. Glad we cleared that up. Look at this. Look at my Catch the Beat rank. I'm going insane. I'm gonna be the next Catch the Beat top player. I only have a 1,000 PP and I'm ranked 13k, but trust me, I'm gonna be so good. He's pretty good. True. The next XCon. I'm the last XCon. Like the previous XCon. I'm XCon in a previous life. I'm truing, aren't I?
Wait, who's this?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's start this video, right?
Thanks for the follow.
And we'll stop like once one of the sections ends, okay?
Shimon, dude. I've never heard of this dude.
This dude is top 10?
How have I never heard of this dude?
I seriously.
Because you live under a rock.
Ed just forgets names though.
Thanks for the
Like he played Arnold. Okay, Arnold was you know when Ed commentated in the top 10 players of like 2019 or something, he commentated Arnold. And then like a couple months later he was like, "Who is Arnold 24x24? Who is this guy? I haven't heard of this guy." He literally he said the commentary on the video for it. I remember that. I was like he just doesn't have a memory unless you gotta like, you know, show up a bunch and then he starts to remember. You know what I mean? He did. That was such a funny clip. I don't know if you guys have that clip anymore. I know it was clipped on his channel where he saw it was like when Arnold did like some crazy play. He was like, "Oh, who is this guy? I've never seen this guy." He was like, he's going crazy. And then top Osu players 2020 or 2021, one of these 2 years. I think it was this one. He did the commentary on Arnold. Let's see if we can find the Arnold skin without looking at the timestamps. Okay, this is annoying. I'm gonna look at the timestamps. BTMC. Oh wow. Okay. It just says rank. Oh, that's so cheap. Come on. Give me the true and honest one. Mighty Doc. Lifeline. Ariu. Spare. Bubbleman. Swaggy Swagster. Red Pixel. FG Sky. Mathy. Parakeet. Arison. Umbre. Flying Tuna. I'm a Fancy Lad. Badu. Emrek. Ryuke. White Cat. What? Was Arnold not in this one? Was it 2021? There's no way it was 2021. When was it? It was something. There's something like that. I don't remember. Maybe it's like speed players? Or like best plays? Or like... Arnold should have already been in this though, right? I feel like he already knew by 2021. People would have already known. Oh well. It was something like that. Something like that that just like flew me away. And at the stand up. This is true.
Shimon. Who is this guy and where did he come from?
Malaysia.
He has risen through the rankings so fast that if you aren't consistently active, you might not have heard about him. Okay, so who is he? Well, Shimon is a player from Malaysia, but he's not just any player.
See?
He is #1 in the country. I
Wow.
can pretty much guarantee that if you are aware of him, you know him as a speed player.
Yeah.
But it wasn't always like this. Today, I will tell the story about Shimon's rise in Osu and just exactly how he got where he is. But in order to get there, we should start from the beginning.
I like that you mentioned it wasn't always like this, because there's so many people on the genetics argument who are like, well, all these top speed players, they were just born with speed, they just know how to do it, and then that just like completely undermines all the hard work that people put in to actually learn how to, you know, tap fast and accurately. It's like you think Eterna was always fast. Like where's the classic video? You guys know the one Eterna video? What is it? What does he play? As if a non-OC player is watching. That's a good idea. That's just a smart idea when you're making videos, is to know your audience. Like if you're making something that's super technical, of course you make it engineered for OC players, unless you're trying to get other people to understand. But if it's something that can be understood by everyone, then you know your audience, make it. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, yeah. Here it is. Here's your prodigy right here. Look at this. He was born tapping fast. You see? He never had to train or anything. He just has the genetics. Man. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. Oh. Can you DT this? I don't know if he DT'd this one. This one is a little insane. Ooh. Wait, is it part 2? What BPM is this? 180?
Thanks for the follow.
Oh, nice lag. Oh, you didn't even get to the funny part. But it's exactly that. I hate the genetics argument. I just hate that. I see so many people saying that. They act as if, you know... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, you linked part 2. I have no idea what rank he was then. Oh, yeah, he did part 2. You're right. Part 2 is his DTFC. Oh, man. He actually did this one? How did he hit the like, sixths? That's like a 400 BPM burst. I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be him. Here. He should have gotten the same skin to record this again. Here, watch. You'll hear them. You'll hear them in a second. Oh no, he misses. Here. Okay. Yep. Yeah, people are like, Eterna's so good, he got good out of nowhere. It's like, as if he wasn't... For people who don't know, like, the history of Eterna, Eterna is, like, a very prolific old map player. Like, he has scores on most maps before the year 2011. Like, almost every map he has a score on. And that's what he spent a lot of his time doing. It's just, like, grinding old maps. People don't know that. People don't know that before he was a speed player, he just played, like, a ton of old maps. They're always like, oh, he's the fast guy. That's it. You know? Anyway, so that is to say, I'm glad that you brought up, like, oh, he wasn't instantly good. Because, of course.
The year is 2015. PewDiePie makes a video about Osu. This video was released
Really?
in October.
He joined because of
and
that?
it was the first time Shimon had ever heard of Osu.
Wow.
While it looked interesting enough, he didn't really get into it. A month later, in November, one of Osu's biggest events would happen. Cookie Z was unbanned. He went live on Twitch and streamed Osu for a few hours, amassing thousands of viewers. His return was such a huge deal that...
Well, I mean, he amassed thousands of viewers. That was in June. June was he started streaming on the account and people were shocked. Almost every one of his streams, he was huge. Absolutely huge on Twitch at the time because, you know, it was the return of the god, but his unbanned stream was massive. I think his peak viewer count was like 13k viewers for the unbanned stream in 2015. Willie came out of nowhere, true.
One way or another,
That's big.
Cookie Z videos found their way into Shimon's YouTube recommended.
Good.
It was during this time that he realized Osu was a pretty intense game, and it seemed like fun, so he went ahead and registered his account on December 5th, 2015.
Whoa!
He started just like every new player, played the tutorial, played My Love,
yes,
and downloaded some of his favorite anime songs to play. After playing for some time in late 2016, he was restricted for cheating.
I know, it's massive on Twitch. You gotta think, I love talking about old Twitch, right? Especially the Osu scene in Twitch, because I was here since like the start of Osu on Twitch. I mean, not the start, but, you know, very early on. I was here since the first Osu streamers got partnered, right? I remember like them grinding out for partnership. And you know what they would do? Back then, what you needed to have was like, you had to average like a couple hundred viewers to even have a shot at partnership. And that's back in 2015. You got to remember, the website was way smaller. The Osu community was way smaller. Getting a couple hundred viewers back then is like the equivalent of a couple thousand now, you know? So it's insane.
If you are unaware of what a restriction is, let me explain it. A restriction is a timeout from the community forced upon accounts that exhibit abnormal, suspicious, or rule-breaking behavior.
It's true.
When an account is restricted, it is unable to interact with the community.
I think you could have... Here's you want to make it understandable to everyone. You just say like, think of it as a ban, right? That's what you say. That's what you say for the non-Osu players. Just like in between the technical stuff. Just like in short, it's basically a ban.
Until the restriction is lifted. While a restricted player can continue playing the game, their profile will be invisible to others.
True.
To put it simply, being restricted is nearly the same thing as being banned, with restricted players losing access to many of Osu's features. The main difference between a restriction and
when I think about when I'm doing videos is, will they make it to that point? Right? Will the non-Osu players watch through the big explanation just to reach to the basically that, right? Like that's why when I was hearing that after the first sentence, I would have thrown that in immediately right there. Just to keep their attention so they're not completely lost. Could have taken it out. No, it's fine. I mean, it works. It's just, I have like wired my brain to just like dissect content. I just like watch content and I think about how like I could make a video.
ban, however, is that a restriction can be appealed. If they choose to send an appeal
a different
later,
style.
they could have the decision reversed. Alright, now that you understand what a restriction is, why the heck did Shimon get restricted?
Yeah, why?
Well, like I said, he was restricted for cheating, which is a breach of the Osu rules.
No.
He wasn't setting the scores he wanted to, so like many players before him, he resorted to alternative methods. He got caught, and his account was swiftly restricted by the Osu staff.
No.
He did continue to play throughout his time.
This is also a secret. I don't know if you tried the... Here's what you do, right? Here's you always want to be showing something on screen that's relevant to what you're talking about. This is what a lot of people do, which is, I mean, you're showing Shimon gameplay, but it's like, could you have asked Shimon for like a 2016 or 2015 replay? Show that at the time, just to be like, this is the sort of stuff he was doing back then. You know what I mean? That's what's in my brain. Because I see this, I'm like, if a player who hasn't seen this before might be like, oh, you know, like that. I aspirated a new computer sense. That's fair. That's fair.
Being restricted, which led to him eventually.
Sometimes it's
sending an
literally
appeal
just not
and
possible.
becoming unrestricted,
You know?
around mid-2017. From this point on, Shimon just played mainly for fun. So fast forward through 2017 and 2018, we now arrive at 2019. Throughout his time playing for fun, he was constantly improving. So he made the decision to start taking Osu seriously.
Okay, that's huge. Okay, it's been a while. We'll pause it here. In case you guys want to watch the video on your own, here, I'll give you the link. Okay? But it's time for profile reviews. Right? We're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna go back and forth between the video and profile reviews, right? Alright. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for me to hit the video? I mean the button? The button. If you want to find out the rest of the story of Shimon, you gotta watch that, man. You gotta click that link, you know what I'm saying? It's the only way. Hit that video. I'll hit it. I'll hit it. Don't think I won't. Imagine being prepared. Could not be me. Yeah. So that's the thing. That's the thing is like, whenever I'm watching content, like it's the stuff that I've learned, right? I only get here after, you know, doing years and years and getting comments from people like, oh, this was explained really weird, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta remember that for next time. I feel like I'm not, of course I'm not perfect. There's never going to be anything perfect, and I find a bunch of errors with my own videos, right? But I'm significantly better than I used to be at making videos, I feel. You know? It's always that sort of thing. You always gotta think like, okay, well, what's available to me? What can I do? What's gonna be like a crazy thing, you know? Significantly less bad. Hey, that's all anyone can ever be, right? Why is bruh not loading? It's not loading on my screen. Okay, now it loads. As soon as I try and show you, it loads. But now this one isn't. What? You see this? Dude, my thing's broken. My thing is brokey. It's funnier when it doesn't load. Okay, let's roll it. You know who else uploaded today? Who? Shimon uploaded today. Vladix, link your profile. I also, did I miss another stand-up? Did I miss like 2 stand-ups? Here, I'm just gonna keep standing up because I forget when I do a stand-up or not. Missed like 3. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Thanks for the follow.
AFK? No, please don't be AFK. No. Alright guys, you still have a chance. You still have a shot. Your opportunity is now. This is huge. Alright. Look, we give them a minute. Alright. I'll re-roll. Luigi Lock. That's a good one. This is gonna be spicy. This profile review is gonna be spicy. Rigged, yeah. Dude, this is so rigged. This is so freaking rigged, bro. This is literally so rigged. Oh, there it is. There's the link that we're waiting for. What is up, Luigi Lock? Of course, the first thing, guys, that you're ever gonna notice when you go on a profile like this, wow, a BMF Spotlights player. Can we, hold on. Wait. Okay, this is not, oh my god. I don't want a song called Round of Applause. What I want is BMAP Spotlights enjoyers! Yes! Okay, that's enough of that. Thank you for playing BMAP Spotlights. I respect it. You've probably helped me get a badge at some point. So, you know, I have to respect it. So, what is up? What is up, Luigi Lock? Player since December 2015. Hey, are you Shimon? Are you Shimon? Pretty much the same person. Man lost everything. I know, Vladix. What happened, man? You missed it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I'm typing. I'm really chatting right now. Anyway, in the past 7 years almost, nearly, that you've been doing this, you have put in 1,700 hours, which is basically equivalent to, like, let's say, almost 6 years. So you've really been playing for most of the time that you've been in the game, which is good, right? I would hope that someone who's been playing the game for 7 years has been enjoying it and playing ever since. It'd be sad if you just quit. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Your rank score, you are 4 digits in rank score. You're probably even beyond that. You're probably 3 digits. So that gets respect from me. Okay, you get a thumbs up for that. Hit accuracy, 98.74. That is really, really good hit accuracy, so that gets a thumbs up as well. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Try not to care beyond 99, right? You know that. You know my advice. You've been to many streams. This isn't your first rodeo. Play count 81,000, okay? With 27.7 million total hits, of course. This does bring your hits per play to 341. So I don't even need to tell you the normal recommendations that I say to most people, try not to retry spam, try to play maps all the way through. You don't need to know that. That's just blah, 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 blah. Because you are already acting on that. You are already doing those things, probably, right? Right? I don't even need to think about it. Max combo. This is going to be the end of me. Am I allowed to know if this is a choke or not? If this is an FC, I have an answer. If it's not, then I have, I guess, a different answer. For those who are new to the stream, we try and guess the combos, because I'm very good at guessing what map it is just based on the combo. I need to know. If this is a choke, Pokemon Medley. If this isn't a choke. Okay, never mind. I actually don't know what this is if it isn't a choke. No, I'm guessing Pokemon Medley. Why not? Bzzz, locked in. I can't change my guess. Tell me, what is it? What is your highest combo? And while you tell us, we'll look at your S's and SS's. Because generally we like to see these about equal to or higher than your A's, right? It shows a little bit of consistency. It shows some. Pokemon Medley. What did I say? What did I say? Can I guess combos or what? Am I literally the best combo guesser or what? You see this? Did I not just say Pokemon Medley? You see that? Look at this. Look at this. I am too good. I am too good for my own good at guessing combos based on the number.
Thanks for the follow.
Man. I know. I know where all the hard parts are in every map that I've ever played. Totally true. Definitely don't test me on that, please. Combo guesser? Yeah, they should make combo guesser. That would be a fun game. They already have like the Osu God, what's it called? The stupid, like where it plays the song for 5 seconds and you guess it. They already made that into a thing, and the background too. They need to make a combo guessing game. That'd be fun. Yeah, lots of that, but you do have lots more A's, right? So maybe if consistency is a thing, maybe something to focus on, right? Something to build up. If I would assume that it is, and I think that a lot of your A's just come from you playing maps and then not really going back and fixing old scores, which is normal to do. That's fine as long as you're feeling confident. But it's not to say that A's are bad, right? A's are great as long as they're pushing your limits. If you are playing stuff that you find hard, that you find really hard, and pushing your own limits, that is what you need to do to improve, right? Okay? So A's are good, S's are good, even if they are a bit lower. All right, I would go back personally and try and fix a lot of these A's and turn them into S's or SS's, right? But that's just me. Oh, another stand-up. Okay. Let's see. What's this? I believe in Luigi Lock supremacy. Very true. Twitch, I will try to stream. Oh, is this your old user page in your user page? Oh. It's nice. This is nice. Okay. Interesting. Wait, no. Wait, no. Okay, it's just that. I thought you had your whole like old user page in your user page for a second. Okay. My Twitch. I try and stream often. My Twitter. Probably score posting here. My YouTube setup. Okay. You got some stuff. You got an area. Shocking. Oh. Ooh, non-proportional area. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. My goals. Get back top 5,000, hit 10k PP, no mod 400 PP, hard rock 400 PP, 500 PP, hard rock 500, and then hard rock 600. These are the only two that haven't been achieved yet. Rank goals. Reach 4-digit CTB, reach 4-digit Tycho, reach okay. So wait, so you're playing the other modes? I guess not Mania. Mania is really hard because it has so many players, but okay, you played a little bit of this. Have you been playing CTB? I have been playing CTB recently. I'm learning a lot about CTB and how it works. I don't know if you want to steal me. Steal my CTB top play. It is, if you can just get it, you can get it. I don't know if you've FC'd a 3-star map. It's kind of huge. It's kind of huge right here. You just got to play chicken hair. This diff, specifically this diff, is like really easy to get. Someone told me about it when we were in Discord voice in the Willy Osu Discord. Discord.gg/Willy. Come hang out. It's a nice place to talk about Osu with friends. Okay. You guys, I hope I'm not missing anything important while I wait on my pizza. You're missing way too much. He's literally doing consistent backflips on stream right now. Break dancing. He just punched a hole in his wall. He's doing squats. He's standing up. Wait, did you record the stand-ups? What is this? Oh, you're the reason for the Willy raid. You said raid Willy. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Thank you. I appreciate that. You've just spread the Willy gospel so much more. The rise of Willy in CTB. You know, okay, I thought about this, guys. I'm gonna be honest. You guys joke about like, oh, the history of Willy Osu player. I think for my 10-year anniversary, which is in like 14 more months, I want to make an actual like history of Willy video. I think that would be a really good way to celebrate 10 years of Osu. What do you think? I think that would be a good idea. I'm probably gonna need like people to work on that though, more than just me, because I want that to be like a huge video.
Thanks for the follow.
Could help out. That's huge. I gotta think. I don't know how to tell my own history or like how to write it. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't want it to come from a super biased standpoint, you know? That's the thing. It's like there's a lot of things I've learned. I feel like of course I could make like the most detailed video on my history ever, right? It's too much work researching myself. It's just like I mean, even you go back in history, and for the longest time, like even like the plays that I got, people would look at some of those plays that I considered like my best plays, and they're like, they're obviously not your best plays. These are your best plays. But I was just like adamant that like Kamui SS no mod is one of my best plays ever. I still believe it, by the way. I still believe that that's one of my best plays. That's not a meme. I'm just maybe my brain is just all brokey, but people are gonna look at that. They're gonna be like, "What? This map's so easy. Why does he think this is one of his best plays?" You know what I mean? Oh, that would be really good, but that's like way off, right? It's more than a year from now. I think I should start planning it out though. I think that would be a really good video if it's done right. I'm hoping that by the time I make that video, I will have made a big enough impact on the Osu community to at least warrant a video, you know? Because I'm always trying for more than just what you would expect, right? Because most Osu players are like, I care about PP and PP, right? And I'm always like, as a player, I have a lot of history as a player, and I'm always going for different goals, which I'm going to talk about in your medal section, right? Like I'm playing beam up spotlights, I'm going for rank score, I'm trying to play a little bit of completion, get as many ranks as I can. I go for top 50s. Have you guys seen my top 50 leaderboard, by the way? Here, hold on. Osu stats. I have 4,142 top 50 scores. And people just don't realize that, you know what I mean? Oh man, score ranking. I want to see where I am on the top 50 rankings. Out of all the people who have leaderboard positions, I think I'm like around rank 120-ish or something. I said 4,100 something, right? Oh, I'm number 126 for top 50 scores. Number 126. So I'm always going. This is to say I am literally always going for different goals, right? I'm a metal farmer. Hey, by the way, my metal farming rank is about to go insane. I'm about to get like 2 new medals because of playing Catch in Mania. And then I will in Taiko probably get another 2 medals, and then once I'm done with Taiko, that gets me the 3rd medal, because then I'll have 5,000 play count in all modes. I am slowly grinding out more medals. I've made 2 videos on medals, but people don't realize how often I grind medals, I think. I'm top 100 in medals, right? Yeah, I'm number 87 right now. After I get the next 2 medals, I'm going to be top 80 for medals. What do you think of that? My rarest medal is now Aeon. Oh, is the Muzz pack like less rare now? Is it finally less rare? It used to show up like once a medal first releases, it shows up as like everyone's rarest medal. You know? Okay. Sorry for the distraction from your stuff. FC all Kirby mix maps. That's a really cool goal. I respect that. Hawaiian roller coaster ride. This map's awesome. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm obsessed. Alright, Amore buffer. That would be huge. I wanted DT Amore buffer, but oh my god, dude, those quads in the ending into the 300 BPM sliders, impossible. Impossible.
Thanks for the follow.
Not possible at all. Haven't even done Switched on Lotus. Which one? Is this gonna be Kirby Mix or Kirby Mix Deluxe? Okay, it is the Deluxe. Should try the original. The classic as well. Have you done the classic? Is that listed in here? The original Switched on Lotus? Oh, I think you're missing one. Hate to say. Oh wait, no you aren't. Never. I'm literally blind. I'm literally blind. Guys. I'm looking directly at it. I'm like, oh, you're missing it. Where's Switched on Lotus? That's not there. I'm looking directly at it. Oh man. How do you enter? You just stick around. I'll tell you how. Alright. Be my spotlights. Hey! Tracking that. Respect. Again, good art. What's this? Oh, more! Yes. Dragonite's so nice. There we go. Artists need more love. True. Literally true. Nerve control is my strength. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is a good skin, I will say that. I'm not just saying it because it's a Kamui cursor variation. Oh my god. I think we finally have a rival for Miles. That was something right there. Man. That was sad. Alright. Oh, there's your user page. Let's take a look at this. Bro, you got a Black Rover extra hidden DT, but you're shaking on Save Me? Oh my god, dude. The difference in skill sets here. Oh my god. Oh, stand up. I was just getting comfy in my chair too. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at this. Look at these. Warriors. Okay. 5 years ago. Did this used to be like a top play or something? This one feels like the odd one out, right? Interesting. Interesting. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at your top plays. Definitely some more aim-oriented maps, but you got some tap ones too. Benzo is just literally too easy. Benzo is just too easy, man. I can't believe Benzo is like this. Like a 6 misplay. A 6 misplay. It's like, what is even happening? Respect to my, this used to be a classic. I still can't farm this. I still can't do it. Tomaya might be added to my mind block list. This diff specifically. The top diff is fine. I can do the top diff just fine. Like I could probably, you know, maybe in a year FC the top diff. But this one, it's impossible. It's just not possible. Some higher AR as well. Mainly aim focus in the top plays. Not a ton of tap, but there is definitely tapping there, right? Ooh, you got a top. Oh, that's an S rank. Oh, I'm crying. I'm already crying. Man. That's unfortunate. I've won 600. Yeah, I would have. That's a crazy one. That you're gonna get a 600 on this map. I remember when no one could FC this map, basically. I remember when this map had like 2 FCs. And that's the most anyone could do. Man. I think that's why I have a lot of mind blocks on these maps, right? Because a lot of them, in my head, they're way harder than they actually are. You know what I mean? Like that Tomaya LG top diff, in my head, that's like an extremely difficult map that I would never be able to do in my lifetime. Even though I probably had the skill to do it, you know? It's just my brain keeps me from it. King Sandy's tomb. He could use the rise. Rest in peace. It'll be gone soon. Lots of hidden, so good hidden reading. Make sure you can still read Nomad, right? I mean, I think that goes without saying. Alright. Play some tap. So, I mean, you have a good mix of mods, you have a good mix of stuff. I'm not sure. Of course, your top plays aren't going to be representative of everything that you're playing, right? Good luck getting tech maps in your top plays, alt maps, literally anything else, right? But make sure that you are playing a wider variety of stuff than your top plays would just show. Because it's not just aim. It's not just like generic aim either, right? You are playing some like very interesting maps, as evidenced by a lot of stuff here. It's just your top plays won't always tell the full story, you know what I mean? Usually Nomad on stream maps. Interesting. Well, make sure you can still Nomad on jump maps, you know? That's the point. It's a different way of reading, right? It's like I need to learn hidden because it teaches me a little bit about like how I play the game and how I do stuff. And that's why I find it useful, right? So maybe it'll be the same in the other direction. Also, you don't just want to be, you know, a tourney player who can only read one thing or the other, right? There's a lot of people who can only hidden, right? And even though it is becoming more accepted as like a preference mod for tourneys, like stuff like a Hippo Cup, they have, you know, a designated hidden player and stuff. I think it's still better to be able to do both, be versatile in that way, you know? Fastest crash would be so sick. Man, you should go for some of these again. Some of these are older plays that you could go back and you could probably do, right? If you've gained a bit of aim, if you've gained a bit of tapping, then the skill level is going to be there for you to just like shred these. I think you just might forget about them. A lot of people forget. So there's just so many maps to play, you know? Alright. I mean, yeah, it's make sure that you are practicing the other skill sets and other things. My recommendation for everyone always, especially if, you know, especially if you're an aim player and you want to get into harder aim, play lots of awkward aim, play lots of precision maps. You will feel it. You will feel it in your bones after you play. If you play, no, I'm not saying that you have to play completion. All I'm saying is, if you play through all of 2008, you will gain a different understanding of aim. You know what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying? I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, peaking at 4.4 thousand plays in a single month. Man, what happened here? It looks like you were playing like a little bit more casually, and then, you know, eventually petered out, and then you really started taking the game seriously. That's crazy. I mean, I'm sure that you were still like actively playing everything here, but grinding streams pretty often for months. I see progress, then my tapping resets. Oh, I think it's not just streams, right? A lot of people do practice. Like, I don't know if you practice this, right? Because you do have, you know, Benzo and some other stuff in there. It's not just streams. You really gotta push yourself. You really gotta, like, straight streams, like straight, like constant BPM streaming is one of the easiest things to learn, right? Then the hard part comes when there's different rhythms, like starting and stopping rhythms, different beat snap divisors, stuff like that. That's like that's where you branch out and you get into stuff. Even if it's like, let's say that you feel comfy on like 200 BPM streams, I think every time that you play, start playing 220 BPM maps. Just to feel it. Just to feel it. Even if you're doing terrible, just start there. Like stream-ish. Not like straight stream maps, but like maps that will have like 220 bursts and maybe a couple longer streams, right? Get yourself into it. You really gotta... I find the thing that you need to do is just get your fingers moving. Once you get your fingers moving, you can handle the rest. That's the hardest part for me. I don't know if it's the same for other people, but that's that. And then there's times where I feel like I've undone all my progress. Like I don't play for a week and I'm like, oh, I'm so bad now. I've lost all my skill. Oh, woe is me, you know? But then I just grind it straight back, you know? I realize I'm being stupid half the time. That's the thing. So I'm not sure if you have to realize for yourself or do something. Feel like I pushed myself too hard that my fingers are dead for the next couple of days. Let me ask you this. How much do you play? How often do you play? Because this was one of the biggest realizations for me. I used to play every single day for a couple hours a day. And then I eventually got to the point where I was like, I have other stuff to do. I can't just let this take up all my time. Let me just play like every other day. And you know what happened? Nothing changed. And then it got to the point where I was like, okay, instead of every other day, I wonder if I could play like every, 2 days. Like play one day, 2 day gap, play another day, 2 day gap, play another day. And that's my current schedule. And I have actually gained skill now by doing that. Work killed my energy in free time. That's fair. It's fair. Usually a couple hours. I literally think as long as you play every like few days, right? Don't overplay, don't underplay, and make sure that you have motivation for it. You'll be fine. Right? That and like think about what you're doing when you play. Be very conscious of what you're doing. Every time I play, as much as it might seem like I'm just like goofing around and having fun in Discord, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I need to practice this skill. I don't feel like this skill is all the way up there yet, so I will grind that, right? It's not just, I don't just have like a tap day or an aim day or something. I have an everything day, and some days I am doing better than others, and I'll focus a little bit more and try and go for like, if I'm having a good aim day, I'll go for a few aim scores or something, right? But I'm still practicing everything. Fretting burnout. Yeah. Take a break. Take a break if you need to. You might think like, oh no, I'm going to lose skill. No. What you're going to get is motivation to play, which is way more important. And then you'll gain skill through motivation. Sometimes you just need a break. That's just what it is, right? Especially if you're playing so much like this. Played a good amount of maps too. Hey, hopefully not overplaying a ton of stuff. Just being straight facts. That's what I always do in my profile reviews. Am I right? Another stand-up. Yeah, you can do this. Anyway, medals. Medals give you a different way to play, and maybe you wouldn't need to grind as hard, right? Medals, I think, and other side quests. I know that you do have the FC every Kirby map, but I think a good thing, right? Instead of just always grinding skill, is just relaxing, sitting back, being like, okay, I'm gonna go for a side quest in Osu, right? Medals are very interesting, and a lot of people get into them and they're like, oh my god, wow, why was I not playing for medals before? Because they give you like a little challenge, They give you an exact goal in this game, which you don't really have very often, right? You have very loose goals. You're like, oh, I want to get better. Oh, maybe I want to FC this map, right? But they give you very specific goals, which is a good thing and a bad thing. There's some medals which aren't good, right? But and then you see Skylord and quit. No, I still haven't quit, right? But they get you to have fun. A lot of the early Hush Hush medals. So, you know, it's not just this. Maybe rank score farming is your thing. Maybe just playing easier diffs and just like chilling out and relaxing, which is what I do all the time, is your sort of thing, right? So, try out different ways of playing the game. It looks like you've gone for quite a few medals yourself. I don't know how deep into it you've gotten, right? Maybe score farming, maybe leaderboard farming is your thing, maybe playing lower diffs. Who knows? Try out different stuff. See how you're feeling instead of just playing, you know, skills. Me listening to Willie talk about medals for the 748 millionth time. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Try to compete with Sleep Tanner and Zolaria. I mean, the longer it goes on, people are gonna feel more like, oh my god, the numbers are getting too high. There's too many ranked maps to compete. But you can always start, right? As long as you do it, you're always gonna be above someone else, right? And then you can shoot your goals, right? You work your way up. All these things, it's like it took me years to get to where I am right now, right? But yeah, someone could pass me. It's not like infeasible. It's not like completely impossible. You know what I'm saying? You shoot for the stars, you'll get there, right? Anyway, we pretty much reached the end of your profile. I think that you have a lot of really good, you know, plays, things like these. Hopefully that you're practicing on other skill sets, because I did see a wide variety, right? You got some high AR beating, you got some, you know, hidden, non-hidden. There's some hard rock plays in here, so you definitely have like finger control for lots of more generic patterns. Your aim is crazy, insane, right? And you do have some tapping to be able to do stuff like Benzo, Save Me, you know, at least at some basic level. But I think branching out into more advanced things, thinking about how you play, right? Playing smarter instead of playing harder, that's probably going to be the biggest things for you. So do you have any questions about anything specific? Anything else you want us to look at, or have we pretty much covered it all? I mean, how out of reach was 1,000 PP in 2015? That also has to kind of do with the PP system. I think it was less out of reach than now. Maybe. At least on some maps, right? Okay. Yes. You got the framework here. You got very strong fundamentals in all regards, and you've definitely gone out of your way to learn a lot of stuff like aim, right? At least more basic. I don't know how crazy you've gone for other stuff. Website for medals? I need the medal grind. Osakai. Osakai is the home for medals. They even have a Discord server, the Medal Hunters Discord, where anytime a medal is released, everybody like scrambles to try and figure out the solution and like solve it. And they test different things. Whoops. Yes, it is. Osakai.net. They have lots of different stuff on here. They have some interesting things. Medals will tell you the medal like solutions and stuff, and it's fine. I think it's even fine to look up the solutions. I would say what makes it really fun is if you don't look at the maps that they give you, right? Like, for example, there is a medal called Jackpot, right? It's one of the classic like ancient old medals. Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, it's literally the first one, right? And you have to get a score where all digits are the same. At least 6 of the digits are the same. So you could get, you know, 111,111 or 222,222 or 7,777,777, right? And they'll give you a bunch of maps that are like, oh, if you play this and you hit this on Mania and you get this, like, they'll give you a very specific, like, exact score. I think it's more fun to just get a map of your own and try and figure out how scoring works and do it. Maybe I'm insane. That's how I did it. I looked up like how scoring is calculated. I mean, this is before people knew all these maps, by the way, anyway, right? And I was like, okay, if I get 10 combo here and a 300 and then I can hit a 100, like I solved it. I was like, then the mod multipliers I can use no fail to bring that down. Like I like solved scoring, and it was really fun. It was really fun when I did it. Now maybe you're not as insane as me, and there's some other medals that are easier to figure out than this, right? Like one that's fun is just get 50 50s. Just submit a score that has 50 50s. There you go. I mean, that's you have to figure that out on your own. You don't have to use these maps, you know what I mean? It's true. Am I right or am I right? Do Jackpot on Score V2? I don't know if that would be easy. That must be harder. right? Because you have to get it exact. That'd be crazy. Anyway, if you don't have anything else, then I guess that's it. Very nice stuff. What should the next keyword be? What should it be? I do want to take a break to watch this video. We've only gotten 3 minutes in. I also have to use the bathroom. I also have to, man, everything's happening right now. Okay, here's what the keyword will be. You ready? A fan favorite. Oh my god. Okay, do you really want XDD chatting? Here, let me see if I can refresh the overlay. Okay, the overlay is refreshed. Give me an XDD chatting. I'm trying to see if this updates. Okay, it doesn't work on the overlay, but we can use it anyway. Man, I was gonna do red. I'll just say it. I was gonna do red, but you guys want XDD chatting, so that's the keyword. I'm gonna use the bathroom and get a drink really quick, and I'll be back, and then we can watch the video, and then we can do this, and then we can do that, and then, you know. Guess who is back? I hope you guessed right. Oh, I'm ready. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the story of Shimon. So, we're in 2019.
Osu was fun again, and it didn't take long for Shimon to get back to the grind. In February 2019, he got his first 300 PP play on the Kroites Kimi no Boken.
Wow, so he registered,
that's a common farm map.
So he really was like a casual player. Like actually casual. You didn't get a 300 PP play until 2019. Okay.
Not too impressive.
Learning.
What is impressive though is just 3 months later in May, he set his first 400 PP score. Okay, it's Chica DT, so it may not really be that impressive. What is impressive though is the score he set a month later. He FC'd Best Friends with DT, not the short one, but the long one.
Well, yeah.
And this was actually his second 400 PP play. Okay, this is definitely more impressive than Chica, but looking at his scores around this time, they're pretty much all farm maps. His skill set at this time is quite obvious just by looking at the maps he played. At this point in time, he was alternating and playing almost nothing but aim maps, gaining ranks at a pretty consistent rate throughout the entire year of 2019. He climbed all the way up to around 1,900. While it seems like everything was going great for him, there was trouble brewing behind the scenes, which you would never tell by looking at his plays and rankings. But before we get to that, I want to give a visual representation of what his growth looks like so far up to this point.
Okay.
This is his top plays history chart. You can see the timeline so far. The years and months are labeled at the bottom, and the PP values for these plays will pop up as I move the mouse. As you can see, the left side of the chart shows a few plays in 2016, then there's a huge gap where he was restricted, lasting until around September 2017. As I go over some of the plays on the chart, you can see that most of them are without a doubt farm maps, mainly designed to be short, easily repeatable, and give lots of performance points. Just looking at these scores, they aren't exceptional or groundbreaking in any kind of way. Now, having said that, I want to look at a chart of his rank and PP over time. But before that, you absolutely must watch this. This one starts in 2018.
I see.
The year after Shimon was unrestricted. In February, he is around rank 25,000 in the world. Following the line, we can see almost exactly a year later, he made it just above rank 12,000. This rate of improvement isn't all that crazy. The next segment is what's crazy. Just 7 months after this, he was in the top 2,000. Let me repeat that. After 7 months, Shimon went from rank 12,000 to 1,600. A quick glance at the blue line representing total PP will show the amount of improvement in these months. As you can,
I don't know. That doesn't sound like as crazy to me, but maybe I'm a fool. Man, I don't know, because maybe here, hold on. Wait, here, we can start plotting the Willy Osu video right now. Okay, you ready? I figure that's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're not gonna see like the old Willy Osu though. Let's see. I mean, what is that? Rank like 5k to rank 1k. Seems pretty normal for Willy Osu standards. December 2014. This was just over a year after I started playing, by the way. 30th November. This was like, what, 13 months after I started playing? I was ranked 5,000. Dang. Forgot I tracked myself all the way back then. Of course, I mean, the ranking was different back then, right? There's less people. But it's interesting. When you started, there was like 7 people playing. I love saying this. When I started, 6 digits weren't a thing. There wasn't enough active players for 6 digit to be a thing. Think about that for a second. Just think about what I just said. Chew on it for a second. And then realize what I just said to you.
And see, this segment is much steeper than any before it. Okay, back to what I said before. If 2019 was such a great year for him, what did I mean when I said that trouble was brewing?
This is what okay, I've said this before. I want this. I want someone to take like past statistics of how many active users there's been like monthly for each of these, and then make a calculator, right? For like, oh, equivalent rankings to today, right? Because, you know, you could be ranked 1,000, but if there's a million active players, you're in the top, you know, X%, right? You're above that many players, effectively. You know what I'm saying? But like back then, it's like how equivalent would like rank 500 be? Like, would that be equivalent to like rank 1,500 today or something like that? Or, you know, is today's rank like more impressive than old day rank? Like, my rank might be lower today, but isn't it technically more impressive because there's like double the player count from here to here? You know what I mean? Or like not there to there, but like here to like here. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of my thoughts that I've had before.
Finally, around this time, he started experiencing pain when he would play.
Oh no.
I wish I could say that this is uncommon, but it's really not. A lot of people that get into Osu end up setting bad habits which have negative effects.
I've never had pain. People have always been like you gotta be careful, you gotta watch out. It's like I'm also kind of smart about it, right? Because there's a lot of people who are very motivated and they want to go for a play because they feel like this is my only shot to do this play. And even if they get like hurt, like sharp pains, they'll be like, oh, well, I can just put up with it for one play, right? But as soon as, if I were to start hurting, I would just stop. Immediately. I would just be like, that's it. No more play session. I think I've reached the point where I feel like I'm about to start hurting, or at least like where I feel like I'm straining my hand too hard, and I'm just like, that's it. I'm done. Won the genetics lottery. No, I play it very smart. I think my play style is just like perfect for me. And it's probably honestly like half of my tapping stuff. You would think that I would destroy my hand because of my tapping stuff, right? But I don't use my tendons in my hand. I use my entire arm to tap. So that's probably what saved me, like a lot. What do you think about that? That's probably the most insane thing to think about.
This can range from things like tapping their keyboard too hard, playing hunched over, gripping their pen too tight, and many other things. Back to Shimon. What kind of pain was he experiencing? He was feeling...
I did kind of get like a weird feeling the other day. Not pain, but I got a weird feeling because when I'm playing CTB, I'm on the arrow keys, right? And you want left and right. So you're tapping with ring finger and pointer finger, right? And I guess using my ring finger, I'm using muscles that I've like never used before. So it just like felt really weird. And I get like really tired playing catch just because of that.
Shooting pains in his tapping hand. Pretty
Vid talking about?
pretty much every time he played.
It's right there in the title.
At this point in time, he was holding his wrists in the air when tapping. See, when you have your wrists supported on a desk, it is much easier to maintain good form and prevent injuries.
Really?
However, when you hold your hand in the air, there is no support for your...
How do I not have like the worst RNG ever? Right? I guess I have the best RNG ever. How? How have I not like destroyed my arms?
Wrist, which puts a
It's the other way around though. Oh, is it? Is it? It's the other way for typing, but not for Osu. There you go. I'm interested. I'm
a lot more strain
questioning
on
what
it.
I think.
It was due to this pain that he contemplated quitting Osu at times. As 2020 approached, Shimon's play count started dropping lower and lower. The pain was becoming too much to handle, to the point where he felt miserable as his wrist and fingers...
Guys. This is the secret. If you feel comfy and you can play that way, that's how you should play. People overthink stuff a lot, right? Is you're gonna be like, oh well, what's the right form for your hands? I know that this argument is about the happen, right?
Thanks for the follow.
If it is comfy for you to tap like that, then tap like it. If you're not hurting yourself, if you're not like, you know, completely destroying yourself, then there you go. Your fingers don't stretch. Speak for yourself.
hurt like crazy.
Okay, that makes sense though. Yeah, the reason they say your wrist in the air for typing is because your fingers stretch out, right? Because you're like reaching the keys. I don't see how that would be like bad though. Like, would it? I don't know. Maybe I'm a fool. I'm thinking too hard about this.
He described this period as his worst experience with Osu. He was so passionate about the game, but he was putting himself through so much pain in order to keep playing.
Don't put yourself through pain.
In his story, it sounds uncertain whether he will continue playing or not. Well, if it wasn't for his pure enjoyment of the game, his story might have very well ended here. Determined to continue having fun, he set out to fix his bad habits. It took the entire first half of the year to fix this issue of pain. While he was focused on his tapping, he decided that it was time to step it up. No longer did he want to be an aim one-trick. He wanted to be just like the players he looked up to. Players like Zeltal and Arison. Now it is quite the drastic change to go from jump maps...
I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that his old name is Zeltal. We've reached the point where so many people call him either Eterna or Marami that I have forgot that used to be his name. That's crazy. I actually forgot that used to be his name. Rising Fevers. Man.
To speed.
I don't get why people call him Marami. His name was Marami for like a month. That's it. His name was Zeltal for far longer and Eterna for ever since then. I just call him Eterna because that's his name. I completely forgot about that name change
Thanks for the
though.
follow.
That's huge.
But with that in mind, he set out to do just that. Okay, cool. Exactly how does one go about it though? Sure, people say all the time to just play more and you'll get better. While that certainly is true, it's not enough to become a speed player.
funny.
This would take a lot of dedication, and Shimon was more than happy to take the leap.
I think, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, speed players can debate this, right? I think, from my own experience, speed, more than any other skill set, is just like, you have to grind. That is it. There is no, like, sometimes it's like, you know, with aim, it's just like, oh, you know, you can play whatever. But like speed is like, you drill a map until your fingers feel okay on it, you know? Or like, I don't know if I'm even describing it right, like what I mean. But like it's like what I said during the profile review, right? It's like, what I said is, you feel comfy on 200 BPM maps, play 220, even if you like, you know, get a C on it or something, because the most important part is getting your fingers moving fast. And then once you get your fingers moving fast, then you start grinding like finger control and stamina on that, you know? It's like, you really just have to like keep going, and it's not like you lose skill. I mean, sometimes that's why, because it feels like sometimes you can lose skill, you know what I mean? And you just have to keep going. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like, at least. Maybe. Because you don't really lose aim. It's like, once you've learned how to aim something, it's like, you might feel weird at the first part, right? When you're like, ooh, right? But like, once you get into it, like, you're gonna get your fine tuning of your aim back, right? It's like calibration. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Am I spitting facts or am I spitting facts? I think I am. Alright. Let's continue.
The first thing he did was stop full alt.
By the way, do you prefer videos like this where it's told us a story? I tried not to put top place and say, he's better now than before. Yeah, it's good as a story. I think it's still good to highlight like certain plays from each point and be like, this is why this play is significant, or why this play is good, which I'm sure may happen. You know?
He would instead work on single tapping jumps with just one finger instead
There's
of...
a lot of people. This is the thing here. I'll let you in on a little secret. I would love to talk like Osu content. There's a lot of people where the meta is they'll just make a video, right? Which is fine. They'll talk about the players and they'll talk about, you know, stuff, but they won't really talk like deeply about the plays. You know, they'll be like, and this was his first 800 PP play, and they'll show the play, but they won't talk about like why that play is so good, because PP isn't everything, right? PP is just a number. You want to talk about like, this play, you know, displays a high level of aim control while still, you know, maintaining a finger control on the more stamina intensive parts, which only a few players have been able to do. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, right? Like, you want to explain, even if it's too hard for the people to understand, they'll be like, okay, well, there's a reason behind why this play is like this, besides just, oh, it's a lot of points. You know what I mean? Unless specifically the play is like notable just because it's like a PP record, or like, oh, this was their play that got them, you know, somewhere in the rankings or something. You like, a lot of people don't highlight the plays that like are really significant, or like really a display of a lot of different skills. You know? And I've been bad about that in the past. I've tried to make sure that I only point out. I mean, you know, as much as my videos get memed on where I talk about like a specific play, like, this is why Chalkwoman's hidden double time FC on Made of Fire is way better than all the other ones, right? As much as I get memed on that, I wanted to go more into like the technical bits, talk about like why this play really is, you know, one of his best plays, and it's often overlooked. It's true.
Of both.
I started making videos because of a certain person making inaccurate videos. That is so funny because the reason why I started making history videos on YouTube, do you know why? You might be able to go back in my Twitter and find this if you go far enough back. But you'll notice that before my first Minute Legends video, I never made a history video before. Which is crazy to think because I'm known as the history guy, right? I mostly did stuff like I got archive plays, you know, sometimes I'd make a meme video. I would make like, oh, here's a stream moments from this streamer's compilation, right? Or like a edited video like here's every PP record ever in history, right? Like I would make videos like that. And then somebody made a video. I forgot what it was. It was a video that was talking about a player. It's not going to be anybody that you know. It was just like some random person in the community made a video that was just like wildly inaccurate. Like they didn't get like anything correct. Like I was shocked, right, about like how bad it was. And then I actually dabbled with Minute Legends in the past, right? I made the Sayonara Bye video about a year before I uploaded it, but I decided not to upload it. I was like, I don't really want to. But then that person making a video that was so inaccurate, I was just like, okay, no, I gotta do it. I gotta show them what a real history video would look like, you know? And that was the birth of an era. People loved this video, so I was like, okay, I'll continue the Minute Legends. And then once I, you know, got a bunch of Minute Legends, I was like, well, you know, maybe just saying something for you know, a minute or two isn't enough. Then I made the Cookie Z documentary, and people love that. I mean, it just spiraled out from there, right? Now I'm trying not to do super player focused. It's different what I focus on. I focus on what makes me interested in the moment. Sometimes there is a topic that just like grips me. You know what I mean? People are always like, when does Minute Legends come back? Once I have a good idea for one. That's the answer. Sometimes there is just something that grabs me. Like this is one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Right here. Even if it's underappreciated. This was just something that I thought about, and I was like, you know, I do remember that. That's really cool, and I think it has like a cool message behind it where it's like, you know, don't take the game too seriously and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I was very passionate about making this video. And then others are just like, I'm like, you know what? This is interesting. Maybe some people will like it. You know what I'm saying? What's and more? And more is watching videos, which is what we're doing right now. Anyway. Okay. This is good terminology.
He found that single tapping jumps was much more comfortable for him than alternating. This also helped him find the perfect position for his wrist, also helping to eliminate some of the pain he was feeling before.
That's interesting.
After making this change,
a lot of people switch from single tapping to alting because they like lose stam or something like that. I mean, that happens to me, but you know what I mean? You see a lot of people who used to be single tapping, they're like, oh, I'll just alt this or whatever, you know, I'll just do that. It's so interesting.
Found that he could play for much longer periods of time without feeling pain or fatigue. This allowed him to put in more hours of practice, which in turn made him a better player. What kind of stuff was he practicing though? What was his plan to get better at speed? Well, he decided to go down the path of extreme conditioning. Extreme conditioning, let's break this down. The basis of conditioning is doing something over and over again to get desired results.
Yeah.
This word is very common among physical fitness, as conditioning is doing the same exercises over and over to build up the body strength, stamina, and overall fitness.
Oh, yes. Okay, this was what made me angry. Now I realize why I was so angry. It was because this guy made a video called like Osu Legends the Lua right after he passed away, like to capitalize on him passing away. I was like, already this is disgusting, this is gross. But you know, if the cherry on top was that the video was completely wrong. They didn't know anything about him. They got every like fact about him wrong. And I was just like so angry. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna upload it. I'm just gonna upload what I want. And guess what? I made their video and I made it better. I made Minute Legends Lua just to pay tribute to him. There you go. I avenged them, and now that video is more popular. Good, God, dude. I that just unlocked a memory. I just remembered how bad that video used to be.
The extreme part may feel a bit over the top, but in this case, it's really not. Extreme conditioning is similar to conditioning, doing exercises over and over, but the difference is that extreme conditioning is much more intense, and it has a much higher level of commitment. This usually consists of pushing oneself as hard as possible to the max where you feel like you have to stop, then taking a short break and doing it again. By repeating these intensive tasks over and over, you build whatever it is you're aiming for fairly quickly, as long as you maintain these exercises.
True.
In the case of Shimon, he decided to speed up maps and push himself as hard as he could. He used the program that let him change the speed of beat maps, and he mainly targeted high BPM maps with plenty of burst and streams. He would play these to his absolute hardest, making sure not to double tap, but instead stream properly. He kept pushing himself as hard as he could, which does lead to pain, but this is not the same kind of pain that he was feeling before when playing.
There's a big difference between like sharp pains and like feeling the burn. You know what I mean? You feel the burn. That's you breaking muscles to be rebuilt stronger, right? But you feel like sharp pains. That's an issue.
That pushes a person to be better. You know what they say: no pain, no gain. After these sessions of playing at his maximum, he would oftentimes go to something that was quite a bit easier than whatever speed he had been playing at. An example of this would be something like Speed of Link, which is around 200.
That's what I said, but to a lesser degree. Remember what I was saying? If you're feeling really comfy on 200, start your sessions out by playing 220. Remember when I just said that?
60 BPM. And then
it's true. It's definitely way less, but that's
going
huge.
to a song like Freedom Dive that is 220. The difference in the speed required is immediately noticeable, almost feeling like a break from the much faster song. He began to see results.
There's a difference
fairly
between a
quickly,
mild annoyance
and about
in your head
halfway through the
disappearing
year,
from
he
breaking
started
the
climbing the
sound
ranks
barrier.
again. Speed players usually get a reputation of being fast and having pretty good stamina, but lacking in the aim department. Shimon found it extremely crucial that his aim did not depreciate, and worked on improving it throughout this whole time. I really don't understand how this man had enough time in a day to work on both skills, especially when training speed takes a lot of dedication. To prove this point, in September, he played the popular farm map. He SS'd this play and got a score worth 625 PP. As you can see by the gameplay, this map is full of jumps and requires very good aim. Throughout the rest of 2020, he continued training his speed and aim, mainly climbing the ranks by setting scores on aim maps. September of 2020 was when Shimon achieved the sought-after title of 3 digits.
3 digits!
Being a 3-digit means that he made it to the top 1,000 ranked players. This is extremely difficult to achieve, and it is a huge accomplishment. Upon reaching this, he felt even more motivated to keep improving. By the end of 2020, Shimon was around rank 750 globally. While this is an impressive achievement, it is important to mention that at this time, Shimon was starting to experience pain in his aim hand. After everything he had been through with the other hand, this was shaping up to be devastating. Before the new year rolled around, he got some new gear. This would include a tablet, to be specific the Wacom CTL 472, and a new keyboard with a higher polling rate. He got this tablet at the perfect time. The pin for his previous tablet was too big for his grip, which caused the pain and discomfort. Luckily for him, as soon as he started playing with the Wacom pen, all his pain went away. With this, he was now ready to put his speed to the test. Going into 2021, Shimon was really feeling himself. At this point, he has been working on speed and stamina for half a year, but he doesn't have any speed scores yet. All of his top plays are typical farm maps. Just 2 months into the new year, with a new tablet and new keyboard, he would set the first of many scores to come. Plasma Gun, a song known for being short, only 38 seconds with double time. This song is also known for its bursts, which are a brisk 270 BPM. Although very short, this map is an excellent display of good finger control for both tapping as well as aiming. Another score he would set shortly after is My Narco with DT. This map is just over a minute long, but it is filled with 272 BPM bursts. And do not let the length of this map fool you either. While it is short, it is 8.8 stars, which is just crazy high. This marks his first 700 PP play, and quite honestly, this is just the beginning of Shimon's anime arc. Before talking about more of his plays, I want to put into perspective and visualize his rank throughout the year. Shimon starts 2021 around rank 750. By the end of January, he has actually gone down some ranks to 780. Almost exactly a month later, in late February, he was ranked 300. He managed to gain roughly 1,600 PP and over 450 ranks in a single month. Competition at the top.
He stressed that his old keyboard was 60 hertz. How do you even get a keyboard where the polling rate is 60 hertz? Do they even make keyboards like that? What? What did you just say? Probably 125 and then consistency. 60 hertz. There's no way. There's no way the polling rate is that low. I mean, I could believe it. Like a really cheap keyboard. It's totally. I don't know. I don't know. Imagine a 1 hertz keyboard. Oh my god.
Is fierce. So this speaks volumes about how much effort he put in. Another month goes by, and now it's March. He has gained about 700 more PP, and he is now in the top 200. As I mentioned earlier, these 3 months account for some of the fastest improvement he had. He kept playing and improving, which led to him eventually reaching the top.
Another thing to mention that a lot of people usually don't think about is just because you're not gaining ranks doesn't mean you're improving. Like, I would say actually that the improvement came before this point. You're just seeing the results now, you know? That's just another thing that people talk about. Like, I am improving like wildly, like insanely right now. It doesn't look like it, right? You see me like oh I gotta play like here and there. I'm improving a ton right now. Like I am significantly better right now than I was right here. Don't worry, that's Xane, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But you wouldn't normally or even necessarily see it because you're like, oh well, he's losing ranks or something like that.
If I go back to the chart that shows his top plays over time, you can see the insane number of plays he has set in 2021.
It's true.
He has been around the block and done it all pretty much. He has scores on classic maps now, such as Sunglow, Wizard's Tower, Make a Move, Anime Band, Last Goodbye, and so many others.
I don't know if you show it. What's the map called? The funny map. Bakunana Destroyer DT. His DTS rank on that is one of the stupidest plays I've ever dreamt of seeing in my life.
Okay, the maps I just listed are known farm maps for top players, but that does not make them any less impressive. And these scores helped him reach where he is today. He continued like this until something happened in June.
I want to show you that play.
Not just one thing, but two things happened. He got his first 800 PP play. This was set on Akatsuki Zukuyo with Double Time, a map that is 8.5 stars and it is nearly 3 minutes long. This score is the perfect representation of Shimon as a player. It is full of 270 BPM bursts, has lots of jumps, and its length is nothing to joke about. To this day, less than 30 players have a full combo with DT on this. The second major thing that happened this month, Shimon had finally achieved 2 digits. He was now in the top 100. This is an incredible achievement that not many people can say they've done. Shimon's passion for this game and admiration for other top players continued motivating him. Seeing these results from all the work he had put in, Shimon kept going. He snowballed, setting score after score.
Wow.
This video would be over an hour if I named each of them, so I won't. What I will do, however, is zoom in on this chart and show you just how ridiculous this is. As you can see, there are easily 100 plus scores in this area. I really can't express how crazy this is. Like I said before, most speed players are stereotyped as having bad aim, but Shimon kept proving his skill over and over again. Many of the maps you are seeing right now are very aim intense and require a lot of control. There is also an increased amount of notable speed maps in here, such as Sidetrack Day, Fire Jail, Zevel, Moikai, as well as some foreground
Shimon loves the game so much.
His skill set covers everything fast at this point, whether it's burst.
Thanks so much for the profile review the other day. I've already increased my stamina and consistency by a lot since seeing your tips. Oh, thank you. I hope it keeps happening.
Streams or
you just wait another month from now, you improve a ton, you can get another profile review. We'll see where you are from there, right? Wink wink.
He can do it. In November, he reached the top 20. This is it. He's at the home stretch. Throughout this month and the entire month of December, he made it so close, reaching a peak of rank 11. Going into the new year of 2022, Shimon has spent the last 2 months knocking at the door of the top 10 players.
True.
He is eager to make it in. January passes, still not in. February passes, he's still sitting outside the top 10. March passes, he has gained nearly 2,000 PP and he still is not in the top 10.
What the ranking looked like then. Like, was this the point where Vaxay was like, you know, number 10 and there was like a 600 PP gap between it, right? Like, that's what I wonder. Like, what did it look like?
At this point, Shimon has set 6 plays over 900 PP, 2 plays over 1,000, and he still isn't in the top 10. Then comes April. April 7th. This is the day that changed everything for Shimon.
That's true.
Okay, well, not really. He finally made it into the top 10 though. At this point, he knew he's pretty good, and he was not showing any signs of slowing down. He has pretty much been in the top 10 since then, with this last month of July being one of his most prominent. He's gone from entering the top 10 to rank number 6, and he wants to continue climbing at least the top 3. I believe he can do it, as he has one of the best mindsets and grind sets for improving. While we are now caught up to current day, I want to talk about Shimon's most impressive scores. I've been playing some of his replays in the background throughout the video, but these scores deserve some talking time. Shimon's current top play is Darkflight Dreamer with DT, worth 1070 PP. This map is 284 BPM and 9.1 stars. This play is very impressive and the only DTFC on this map.
I love that now we're DTing maps that just weren't DTable, right? United, Darkflight Dreamer, that sort of stuff. The maps that were thought in the past, like, okay, maybe you can get a DT pass, but it's like, you know, these are hidden hard rock maps. You know what I mean? That's what the top plays are always going to be like. I love it. It's very
The next
good.
score is Super Nuko World FC, worth 931 PP. This is
That's another
285
stupid one.
BPM and 8.7 stars, as well as being the only FC on this map with double time. The next score is World's End
Thanks for
with
the follow.
DT. Of course, he is the only FC on this map, with the play being worth 9.
Don't tell him. Yep, it's an FC. It's an FC. Glad we agree. It's an FC.
972 PP.
Yep.
Now, Shimon is quite known for his chokes.
It's gonna be loud. It's an FC.
He has way too many to discuss, but these are some of the most impressive ones. This first one is on Marianne, where he missed 5 times. Which, by the way, these misses were rather unfortunate as they were pretty easy parts. Without these misses, an FC on this play would have been worth 1200 PP. The song is
Man.
287 BPM, and the map is 9.5 stars. So this play is
He did
extremely
FC. I know he
slept on.
FC'd, but
A
that's not
very
the
sad
score that
choke
was
is his
shown.
extremely high accuracy play
Wink,
on
wink.
Santa-san. This map is 9.1 stars and 285 BPM. He got an extremely unfortunate one miss on a slider
Someone needs to DT Santa-san, dude. It's been too long. Someone just needs to do it.
of a burst. That single miss would cause his play only to be 987 PP. And without that miss, it would have been over 1100. Pretty unfortunate. But his play on Storytellers is even more unfortunate. You know the drill by now. High BPM, high star rating. He got 3 misses, and without them, this play would have been over 1200. This
Yeah.
score in particular was set in February, at the beginning of the year, when he was still struggling to get into the top 10. This is like a never-ending tragedy that keeps happening over and over. He choked an incredibly difficult map by the name There Are No Angels Here, getting 3 misses.
Oh my god.
Again, choking another 1000 PP play. He has another choke on this Chinese map I'm not even going to try to pronounce.
Sway.
He missed right at the end for this map, missing
Okay,
out
but
on
Sway is
another
like the
1000
easiest
PP
map
play.
ever, so.
This is it for the plays that he has pinned, but I'm going to show you what it looks like scrolling down his user page. You can see all of the A ranks where he has very few misses. You may notice that most of these songs are well-known stream maps. Like I said, he has pushed extremely hard to replace all of those old farm maps with these plays, and he's doing a great job. Shimon is one of the most dedicated and hardworking gamers out there, and his success in Osu is a testament to that. He has come a long way from where he started, and there's no doubt that he'll continue to improve and achieve great things in the future. This story really goes to show that with hard work and dedication, you can achieve almost whatever you want, whether that's top 10 in Osu, surpassing those you look up to, or just
True.
wanting to be remembered. You can do it. I would
Believe it'll
usually
get
put an
tougher.
interview section in here, but for this video, I've just decided to leave it as a text file. If you'd like to read the interview in its full form, you can
Oh.
find a link to it in the description. It
Very
is
nice.
very insightful into Shimon's training and his mindset throughout his time playing. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good one.
Okay. Just the play. Cool. Alright. Well, there you guys go. If you like that video, there it is. Lots of posts. Right there. Just so you can go give the video a like yourself. There we go. Oh. Shimon's interesting. I wonder what plays are gonna happen. He's just gonna play like some stupid map. Like, you can't even imagine, right? This is why it's so hard for me to predict his plays, right? Because like I said, there are maps that you think of like, oh, that's a hidden hard rock map, right? So it's like, I know he's gonna play some old, like, classic 2015 farm map that I think isn't a DT map, and then I'm like, oh, he DT'd that, you know? Vault Shrine? Oh, that's doable. Vault Shrine's mainly aim. It has like 2 streams in it, so that might be doable. I don't know. With single tapping though, that could be probably very annoying. Dude, Utami retweeted my Jinkala tweet. Why? He knows. Utami knows. Can't believe he had 2 1Ks before being in top 10. I mean, that's how it is. That's how a lot of stuff is. There's the interesting thing to think about with PP that people don't a lot, you know? Is like how the power of weight, right? Because you could be, imagine this, you could be a player who's, you know, has a 1200 PP play, and then 1100, 1000, you know, here we're in the top 5, 1000, like 900, 800, 700, right? Wait. 600, all the way to the bottom, right? You could be like that, but you know who's gonna have more PP? You ready? We're gonna go the opposite way up. 800, 900, 1000. That player is gonna have more PP. And people don't think about that. They're gonna have only a little bit more PP. But even though this person has, you know, a 1200, the person who has more like less gaps in their plays, and it's all like very high values, is gonna have more. Unless the number is so just like unbelievably high on the other player that it's like that, right? Like, you take, I don't know, who are 2 players who are really close to each other, right? I'm not sure if there's gonna be anybody who has like these sorts of numbers. Ryuke and Nyan Potato, they're like 46 PP apart, right? Let's look at Ryuke's top place. He has 1000. He has lots of high 900s, right? They're all very close to each other, right? 900s to here, right? He has 800s pretty much all the way until he hits, you know, top 70. And he has 700s, like really high 700s, like 780, right? 780 is his bottom, right? And he has more PP than Nyan Potato, who has 4 times the 1000s that he has, right? And then 900s, and now we're already in 800s, and then we're in 700s, right? And oh, look at that. He's very bottom is just about 700. You see the power of that now? It's like he has 4 1000s, and Ryuke only has 1. But it's because he has more, you know. I don't want to say consistent because it's not, but You know what I mean? He has more higher value plays then they fall off, right? You take the number 20 play from each player. This is 894. You take number 20 on Ryuk, it's, or is it 889? Oh, wait. The more that you go down, the more it'll be true. Here, where's top 50? Number 50 is 825. 802. Yeah, so that's the point where it starts getting lower. Ryuk's spread is lower. It's true. It's true. But he has more PP overall. And there's also bonus PP to consider and stuff like that, right? But you're going to get bonus PP from being, you know, the one who has lots of plays. Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Stellarium's PP record right now, after the rework, it'll be Team Magma again by Emrek. Guys, should we watch the Jinkula video? Just because the keyword is XDD chatting, by the way. In case you're wondering. Bonus caps out at 5,000 divided by 12? What?
Thanks for the follow.
That is not where bonus caps out. Bonus well, it never really caps out. Oh yeah, no, 416. Yeah. It does. But that's actually true. You're right. But I thought you were talking about like how many scores you needed. Like, people are always like, oh, if you just get this many scores, but technically you're always gaining more bonus PP. Unless you're like me,
thanks for the follow,
who's basically at max bonus PP, you're always going to want to submit more scores. Unless you have, I think up until you have about 10,000 plays, you're going to want to submit more scores to get more bonus PP. What is bonus PP? Okay. Don't tell anyone.
Thanks for the
Do you promise not to tell anyone? This is our little secret. You get free PP just for playing maps. It's meant to encourage new players to not play the same map over and over again, but new players probably don't know that. The more maps that you play, the more PP that you get. It falls off over time, but you can get up to 400 basically. Just a slight thing, PP for having more plays. There's a lot of people who advocate for like the removal of bonus PP and stuff like that. I just want to grill. Do I have enough PP where if they remove bonus PP, I would be safe? I would still be over 10,000. Okay, I do. I would still be over 10,000 PP if they remove bonus PP. Troll face. You can check how much bonus PP. How many scores do you have? If you know how many scores you have, it's just a formula from there. And it could get number 1 in bonus PP. That's so boring though. That's like, people do that. That's why I don't like telling people about it, because they like cheesing it by, you know, DT no fail. Oh, I'll just hit 1 note and then AFK, right? Which is stupid. Like that's don't do that. You know, just like actually play maps. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I'm so annoyed by people who do that. You know? Bonus PP of top 50 players. In 2015, somebody made this. Oh my god. In 2015, somebody made this. A list of top 50 players with how much bonus PP they have. I can guarantee you this is much lower now. There's going to be way more people that have less than 200 bonus PP in the top 50, I feel. The average is going to go way down. Do you have it? Oh, you do. Okay, so here's number of scores versus how much bonus PP you get. So you can see, like, for your first couple hundred scores, you get like 100 extra PP. Right? But then once you hit, say, you know, 1,000 scores, you're up to about 200. And to get 300, you need like 2,000 scores. And then for 400, you need 5,000 scores, and then it gets infinitely harder from there. You practically reach max bonus PP at 25,000 submitted scores. I wonder if they could make it scale like differently. Why is the cap? I don't know, because they just determined that that's as much extra PP as they want to give, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Check the bonus PP of players. Oh yeah, this website also gives you a little bit bonus PP. It's all the way on the side. I don't know if you can see it well, but 190. Why does Rectagon have so few submitted scores? That's shocking. Amrek doesn't even have 300 bonus PP. Oh my god. What's wrong with these people, dude? Lifeline has so much bonus PP. He's gaming. Respect Lifeline, dude. For almost having 400 bonus PP. All he has to do is just submit a few more scores. By a few, I mean a few hundred. But, you know. Whitecat I understand because he was banned and unbanned, so all of his scores were deleted. But, like, you know what I mean? The other people, I'm like, come on, man. Where's your bonus PP? Eterna, I'm surprised because he has a ton of plays. He has a ton of plays. Are you sure this is farmable? Guys, this is literally Flow Aim Farm. Guys, can you... Okay, let's watch the Jinkla video and you decide if it's farmable, okay? So you guys know about Jinkla? Here, hold on.
我要金克拉，非洲农业不发达，必须要有金克拉。我要金克拉，日本资源太可怕，日本的粮食
This is classic right
美
here.
国进口了。要规划跟不上，金克肥料
That's true.
金克拉，小麦亩产1800，美国圣地亚哥 ，American。
American.
Tell me the benefit of Kala.
Okay. Same room, same chair. What do you mean? This is a video from like a week ago.
Zero waste.
We absorbed the
Same bike, same verse.
2 meter gallon.
Could strike twice with one package.
1800 tons of wheat per hour.
What?
Ha 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 ha.
Jinkla might be a famous fertilizer for farming wheat, but it's also the best way to farm PP. It is. How will we farm PP without Jinkla? I'm not even kidding either. I have farmed PP using Jinkla. Look, it's too good not to use. It's true. Oh yeah, Jinkla. Okay, tell me. Tell me if this looks like a farm map, okay?
Thanks for the follow.
I'm adamant. This is definitely a farm map. It is a Flow Aim farm map. It's a farm map. There seems to be a lot of people disagreeing. Speed map? You think 210 BPM is speed? Troll phase. Look! It's so free!
这里是农业科技的前沿，金克拉，在美国最高绝密中，女核武器同列第一。它是改变一个国家1公斤金克拉原料高达500万美元，展翅高飞。
Wow. I think we've learned a lot about Jinkla. Give me some Jinklas in the chat! Jinkla. That's my new video. I've stolen this from you. Now I'm gonna lose views. Look at this comment. Look at this comment. When I was younger, I never heard about Jinkla, and I always thought this was a sad music about a family having to move due to their son who tries to hide the sadness. This is why he's smiling. Hearing the song again and understanding it's just a big shitpost makes me feel stupid. It's so funny though. You imagine thinking it's like the most serious song ever. It's like, oh man, this is so emotional. And you look back and you realize it's just a joke about some fertilizer. Okay, XDD chatting. XDD chatting. XDD chatting. XDD chatting. You ready? 50k play count. Well, it doesn't matter your play count. I told you, it matters your submitted scores. That's what matters. But I mean, 250, how much is that? How many submitted scores is 250? Yeah, exactly. It's North 416, so time to keep going, you know? You gotta keep grinding. XDD chatting. True.
Thanks for the follow.
Sorry, I'm just jamming out. Oh, you want me to stand up? I'm gonna stand up and roll it. You ready? Boom. Frost X8. Following since 9 minutes ago. Have you enjoyed the content so far?
Thanks for the follow.
Willie has beaten the Family Guy stream by 100+ viewers? No way. Doesn't the Family Guy stream like always have viewers? How are we 100 viewers ahead? I don't believe it. Oh my god, you're right. You're almost right. We've defeated Family Guy. Guys, we've done it. We finally defeated Family Guy. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Link your profile. Link it. Link it. I dare you. By the way, guys, did you know that I stream every weekday? Did you know that? Did you know that at all? I mean, I know we have a lot of new people here, and I didn't say it, but did you know that?
Thanks for the follow.
So be sure to follow. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I'm going to teach you a magic trick. Take your current time, subtract 3 hours and 11 minutes. What time is that? Post it in the chat. What time is that? Whatever your current time is, just dial back the clock 3 hours and 11 minutes. Okay. Okay. Interesting times. Guys. Did you know that that's actually the time when I start stream every weekday? What? What? Now you know exactly when to catch me. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? You like the trick I did there? You see what I did? Yeah. Pretty crazy. Anyway, what's up, Frost from Tunisia? Ah, very new. I actually don't think we've reviewed someone from Tunisia yet. Or behind. I'm suffering to watch your stream at 4 a.m. Are you happy? Yes, I am happy. Ha ha ha. Player since December 2021, so you just joined a couple months ago. 8 months in the making. This gameplay right here. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. Are you? Is it fun? Tell me it's fun. It better be fun. If you're not finding a game fun, then what are you doing, right? That's what I'm saying. And in that time, you've only put in 173 hours, which is about half a year worth of playtime, about 6 months. So it makes sense, you know, you're playing the game pretty often. At least from what I can see. Oh, you want me to stand up again? Why do you want me to... I'm standing. Now I'm sitting. Yeah, take that. Alright. Rank score, almost 2 billion. Alright, that seems alright for a newer sort of player. Makes sense. Hit accuracy is really, really good. 98.88. Thumbs up. That's a very good hit accuracy right there. Dang, that's huge. That's huge. Alright, 8.6k play count with almost 2 million total hits does bring you a higher side of average for hits per play. 229 hits per play, which is very good. So I will still give you the recommendations. 2 things that you can turn into very good habits when you're playing, right? If you've watched the stream, you might know them, but you know, you seem a bit newer. Try not to retry spam is number 1, right? When you play the same map, you know, 50 times in a row or whatever, it's better to just leave that map alone after a few tries, move on to another map, give that one a few tries, move on to another map, give that one a few tries. You know what I'm saying? Because instead of just playing one map and only practicing one set of patterns, you know, 50 times, you could potentially get to play like 10 maps 5 times, right? So I try and limit myself. I count down how many tries I have. I give myself 5, right? And there'll be a 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I move on to the next map. That's it. So keeping yourself from retry streaming is great because it'll keep you from mind blocking yourself, from getting bad muscle memory on the maps, and it'll start making you practice different things instead of just practicing the same thing, hopefully, right, as we said. Number 2, though, is of course play maps all the way through start to finish. Even if you're going for FCs and even if you miss in the very middle of the map, very normal, okay? What is this? What is this emote? Guys, should I add this? Should I add Earth lore? What do you think? Give me a 1 if I should add Earth lore. I'm learning so much. Okay. It's just gonna keep going from here. I want to see, how many do I have? I have 191 emotes. Okay, we're gonna do a purge sometime because there is some emotes in here that no one ever uses. Okay, and there's some emotes that we could remove. I hate to say it, but we're gonna have to do a purge at some point. Anyway, yeah. So try playing maps all the way through, start to finish, even if you miss in the middle, even if you do that, right? Because it's better to practice all of the patterns in the map, right? Imagine if you're playing through, this is your timeline, you retry. See, you're only playing the beginning of the map up to that point, right? Or right? The ending often being the hardest part in most of the maps nowadays, right? If you're not practicing that, then what are you practicing? So it's something important to do. So those 2 tips, you follow those, you'll greatly improve a lot. Max combo is too low for me to guess, right? Keep going, man. You're close to the 2K combo achievement. You got this. You could totally get 2,000 combo, I believe. Well, looking at your S's and SS's, we generally like to see these added up about equal to or higher than your A's. And yeah, they're pretty much equal to your A's, which is good because we like to see a balance between consistency, which is performing on demand, think, being able to FC maps that you should find easy, and pushing your limits, playing maps that you find hard and trying to improve and pushing your own limits, right? Because, you can play a map that's 7 stars and that's good, right? If that's challenging you and you're getting, A's and B's on that, and that's great, right? That's why we like to see lots of A count, right? We want to see that you are working to build your skill level higher. But also, if you were playing those 7-star maps and you couldn't really FC a 5-star map, then it's like, okay, well, why play a 7-star map when you can't do a 5-star, right? You know what I mean? So most people would expect you to be consistent up to a certain point. Like if you're FCing 5-star maps now, then probably make sure that you can, make sure that you're playing, maybe like 5.5 or 6-star maps to challenge yourself, but make sure that you are like able to FC a ton of different 5-star maps, not just the same one, right? So that's consistency versus pushing yourself right there. All right. Hidden scores, interesting ones. I would say, I'm gonna say it, right? Going for D's and C's, not necessarily gonna help you out, right? While playing, as much as Zevil trying to do this is like a fun stream map pass for you, probably it's not gonna help you out a ton learning how to play, especially if you're not used to stream maps. Playing something at 6 stars and spaced is going to be way harder for you than just learning like stream maps on a 4-star. Sometimes you need to take down the difficulty of a map to learn a different skill set, right? Because if you're focusing on this, right, a good portion of this version of Zevil is aiming the streams, and there's like some pretty far jumps in here as well, right? So it's like, if you wanted to practice streams a lot better, you should play, some easier stuff. If you're focusing this much on aim in this level, you're barely going to be able to learn streams in the tapping, right? Imagine how much you're focusing, right? But if you took down the aim difficulty, right, you could focus way more on tapping accurately and things like that. It's a good, healthier way to think about it, okay? And that might just be because this is like a pass or whatever. And it's fine to go for passes, but just know that they're not always going to help you improve. Willie right now, or what does that mean? All right, so you got some stuff. You definitely got some aim plays in here at different spots, and it's curious. What's your top play? What is this? Which one is this? And how many stars? 5 stars. So you are seeing some 5-star maps now. Ooh, exciting. Memoria. I actually don't know this. It's also 5 stars. So you do have quite a few 5-star FCs, and you're pretty much where I was before, right? Where you should be. if you want to challenge yourself, right? Just generally start playing some like 5.5 or like 6-star maps, right? If you really want to. But apart from that, for like specific skill sets, like I notice, a lot of this is aim. Like a lot of this is aim, and you haven't really gotten into tapping. There are some with bursts, which is good, right? You're getting into that. But if you really want to get deeper, exclamation stream maps is a command in this stream. You'll notice the second link is a sheet that gives you a bunch of different stream maps at different BPMs and different difficulties, and you can find maps to practice on to help you with that. Look at all the people joining now that they realize this. So this is a great resource to find stuff. This is just put together by some dude, Gray Light, who who does stuff. So he just threw all this in a sheet, and it's just very useful for stuff. Remember to practice low and high, right? If you feel really comfy on 170 BPM, right, to 179 BPM, try playing some maps that are, of course, 180, right, to push your speed higher, 190, but also start going lower. Start going to 160, maybe even 150, right? That's part of finger control. That's part of, stamina and things like that. And you want to make sure that you are able to tap accurately. So you gotta focus on that, okay? Let me clean up my environment right here. All right, so keep going. There are some chokes, and of course, you're gonna get some from long ago, right? I'm sure that we're gonna see some plays in here where it's like, oh, you played this 3 months ago, or something like that, and it's something you can always improve. Right? Don't be afraid to go back, fix old plays, especially if you're not super high up there. You're using DT on a lot of stuff, which it's all right. Even some hidden. Hey, I respect the hidden usage, right? Even if it is on simpler maps, at least you are getting into hidden. I will say, maps that are just jumps are way easier with mods, right? Like I think you might realize this when you play DT or hidden, or if you've ever tried a hard rock on this. Maps that are just one thing are very easy, but maps that have lots of different stuff, that's where you really want to challenge yourself. You really want to get into your outside of your comfort zone with that. Especially, I think a good example would be Asuna Yuzora Insane Diff, right? Because this has some bursts, that has some jumps, it has, a good mix of different stuff. So if you were to play this with hidden, or, maybe once enough time passes hard rock, this would be a good test of skill to, see how you're feeling on that. I'm not sure about the other maps. I'm sure that there's some other ones that aren't just, jumps like Yalta is, but I don't know a lot of maps. At least a lot of the ones that we see here. So those might be good for practicing. Oh, this is a really good one. I wonder if you could hidden this. A month ago you were able to FC this, so maybe you could do it with hidden. That'd be huge. Oh, and you slider broke, actually. Never mind, that's not even an FC. See, this is one of the ones where it's like, a month has passed, you've improved that, probably aim, tapping a bit, right? So this map will probably be easier than it was when you set that score. So you should try and see if you can go for it. That'd be a really cool one. That'd be an interesting one, at least. I like that. So lots of stuff. Apart from, keep grinding. Think about different types of maps, right? Because we do see lots of, aim maps. Ooh, Catastrophe, that's spicy, right? And you do have some tap maps, of course, like we just saw, right? But there's more skills in the future that you'll want to get into. Right now, it's just building up your fundamentals, right? Figuring out what streams are, figuring out what was I gonna say? What aim is, like how to aim. But there's subsets of all the skills, right? Like aim can be broken down further into like, okay, there's jump aim, there's awkward aim, there's flow aim, there's precision, there's like all these different subsets of these scores that you can branch out into and become a better player in. Scary aim. No, and same thing with tapping, because tapping is like stamina, speed, finger control. There's like how do you describe? I can't even think about it. There's like rhythm, which I guess is part of finger control, but it's different. And then there's like subsets of rhythm, because there's like different beat snap divisors, being able to change like easily on that, or like BPM changes, reading those. But then like there's just different rhythms, like starting and stopping rhythms, double, triple, quad, like into those in different spots. So there's a lot of different things to think about more deeply, right, than just the generic stuff. A lot of the most popular stuff is always going to be the generic stuff, right? It's always going to be the stuff that's just, oh, here's a jump, here's a burst, here's like a 9-note stream, and that's it. You know what I mean? But once you go into the future, start thinking of playing some like weirder stuff. Start playing some, different types of maps than you normally would. Tech maps, alt maps, precision maps, old maps, awkward maps, all these like different things that you wouldn't normally play, just to get yourself. Okay, fine, I'll stand up. I'll give you an extra stand up. How's that? You like that? You like that? Yeah. So that is to say, branch out into anything that you find difficult, awkward, weird, or even stuff that you don't want to play, right? Like, one of the best examples of this is I don't like Hidden or Hard Rock. I really don't like them as mods, right? And I don't really enjoy playing them, but I make myself play them anyway because I want to be better. I want to be a stronger player, and I'm getting better at them, right? The more that I keep doing it. Index FC Cry Thunder off Boncho. Oh my god. It's so sad. It makes me cry hearing that.
Thanks for the follow.
But yeah, good plays apart from that. They're all like very high accuracy, apart from a few which I'm sure you could fix, right? This one you could probably fix soon if you've improved your tapping, if you've improved your aim, right? But most of them pretty good accuracy. You're always going to want to be staying above 97%. Like I said, that's average. So some of these plays that are also 94 like this, it's like,
thanks for the follow.
It happens and you do want to push yourself, but you'll get there eventually. Exclamation review for the people just coming in who are not aware somehow still. Anyway. Okay. We're into medals. Medals are like achievements in other games. You do a little challenge, you get a little icon on your profile to commemorate it. Very nice, very cool, very epic. If you're ever bored sometime, I'd say try going for some medals, see if you enjoy it. They're fun little challenges and you can look up the solutions online. The fun part is getting them, not knowing the solutions, right? Okay, fine, I'll stand up. You happy? You happy? Fine, man. Alright. But yeah, that is to say there are different ways to play the game. It's not all PP, it's not all grinding skill, it's not all just tournaments and stuff like that, right? What it's about is making your own challenges, giving yourself things to do that you feel accomplished doing, right? You can always have a side quest sort of to fall back on, right? If gaining PP or gaining skill isn't working out, try going for some medals or try farming some ranked score. That's another leaderboard that people pay a lot of attention to. Or try getting as many top 50 scores as you can, or try this or that. Invent your own way to play the game and don't just let it be something stressful, because a lot of people get stressed out by PP, they get burnt out, and then they just stop playing, right? When you could just try and play for a different reason. Give yourself motivation, Anyway, peaking at 2.2 thousand plays, you're on the incline right here. You're going up and up. Just make sure it's not retry spamming. I know that some of these seem to be a bit retry spam. I don't know if that's from more back then, but like I said, watch yourself. Make sure you're not retry spamming maps. Play maps all the way through, start to finish, and probably start playing some longer and longer maps, right? Because a lot of the ones that we saw, I forgot to mention this, are TV size, or they're really short, like a minute, 2 minutes. Start playing some 2 to 3 minute maps, or maybe even some 3 to 4 minute maps. Really start getting yourself into it. Because once you learn how to focus on longer stuff, you don't have to focus as much on shorter stuff. It's a good skill to just sort of get out of the way, and then you don't have to really think about it ever again, So it's nice. Still, you've only ever played 1,200 maps, which sounds like a lot. You're like, 1,000 maps, but I'd say the average Osu player has about like 5,000 maps played. So download more, experience more maps, experience more. Oh my god, dude! I'm about to set the cooldown higher, just because you guys are camping stand up. This sucks. I thought I could trust you guys. No, I'm changing it from 2 minutes to 3 minutes. That's how angry I am. I'm so freaking angry. Okay. yeah, keep downloading more maps, keep experiencing more patterns, and we pretty much reached the end of your profile. I think
Thanks for the follow.
you know your fundamentals are looking pretty solid. You can always keep refining them, keep pushing yourself further, but then start branching out into the weirder stuff once you're probably at like 300 pp, you know, plays commonly or stuff like that. There's no like set place to learn it, but you know, wherever you're feeling. How does Osu calculate the most played beatmap retries or most played beatmap tries? How many plays you've done on the map? A play is an attempt where you have gotten more than 10,000 score, or you have finished the map. Yeah, it used to be that it would just it would literally submit for any attempt that you did, right? But then people would just throw in perfect, and then they would just miss the note, right? Because then perfect auto retries the map. So people used to like retry spam, so that's why it's over 10,000 score. People used to farm a bunch of retry count that way, which is really funny. You can finish with less than 10k and it counts? Yes, because some scores wouldn't submit, right? That's why people no-fill. Right? You can no-fail, hit one note, and it will submit. You can't... Okay, so you need to hit at least one note, though. That's the issue. Is that there were people who were just no-fail AFKing and getting 0% accuracy, and that won't submit. You cannot submit a score with 0% accuracy. You have 1,000 plays on a map? Oh, dude, you need to stop retry spamming, I'll say that. Anyway... Frost, any questions or anything else, or have we pretty much covered it all? What do you think? Is Frost here? Is Frost in the chat? I think we've done a good review. I think that was definitely a profile review. I really thank you for the advice. Yeah, no problem. Feel free to keep grinding. Of course, you know, you can always come back, ask questions. Even if I'm reviewing someone else's profile, I try and answer stuff from chat, so you can always come by anytime, ask questions. Hopefully, you can come back and tell us, you know, hey, I've improved this much since the review. Stuff like that. I love seeing those. Oh, of course you want me to stand up. Of course you want me to stand up. Of course you do. Ah. God, they want me to do so much.
Thanks for the follow.
I want me to do so much. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Thanks
for the follow.
Thank you for all the follows. As you guys know, I stream every day, right? Or at least every weekday. I stopped doing weekends because I actually need to make videos for YouTube, but that's how it is, you know? How to stop... wait, what does that say? Wait, what does that message say? Wait, where are you copying that? How to... where are you people replying this? How to stop the urge of DT farming. Stop DT farming. That's it. Self-control. Like, why do you have an urge to DT farm? Think about that in the first place. Is it because of the PP? Right? Because then you just need to go down the route of realizing that PP is meaningless. It means nothing, and that you'd be much more fulfilled by grinding skill and then being able to play harder maps that give even more PP rather than just playing a map that's gives more PP than it should and not increasing your skill level. Wink wink. If you enjoy farming DT, then just do it. True. It's a game. If you enjoy doing what you're doing, then do it. Just know it's not the way to improve. You know? That's the thing. That's what I mentioned. Anytime I talk about passes, right? There's a lot of people who love going for passes on maps, and in my head, you know, it's fundamentally flawed because the HP system in this game is completely broken and busted. But you know, people like going for passes. I'm not gonna tread on their fun. I just say during the review, I'm like, it's fine if you go for passes. Just know that they're not helping you improve, because I feel like some people think that they help you improve, you know, when it's obviously not. That's how it is. Anyway. Unfortunately, I think that's it. We've been going for 3.5 hours, and I'm quite tired out. But don't worry. Like I said, I'll be back. Take your current time, subtract 3.5 hours. That's when I start streaming every day. Every weekday. I keep saying every day, but it's every weekday. Let's see. Let's see who's up. Yo, thank you for the sub though. Thank you for the sub, sneaking that in. Hey, you know, if you're a sub, you can join the secret channel in Discord, right? You know that? Did you know that? There's a secret sub-only channel in the Willy Osu Discord. But if you're a normal person, that's where most of the chatting goes on in general. If you just go here, you know, discord.gg/Willy and hang out. It's a nice place. You can get alerted when I stream or when I upload new videos in the announcements channel. You see this? Look, I alerted the videos people when I made a new video, and I alerted the streams people when I started streaming. Isn't that crazy? Wow. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, good stuff. Stream ending? Yep. Oh, let me get it. Oh. Alright, I'm trying to see who to raid right now. Oh, Korean Maliko's up. This guy's a really good player. Very good player. Family Guy? I'm not rating the Family Guy streamer. Korean Maliko, if you don't know him. Top Brazilian player. Amazing player. Ex-Mouse player. Very awesome guy. He has no viewers though. So we gotta give him some viewers. He's a really good player. Anyway, thank you for the support, guys. I will be back next time. I will see you next time. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming by. Hope to see you tomorrow. Right? Am I right? By the way, just an update for the people. There is no update on the partner app. I'm still waiting. But, you know.